which
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's live. I don't know. YouTube is weird. YouTube is weird and doesn't... Stop telling me about Borderlands 4, Borderlands 3. I don't care right now.
There we go. I was like, the trailer I haven't seen it go live yet, but there it is.
So, you
And I've
know,
got audio, so yeah.
just YouTube doing YouTube things. Righto, so we're all here. We all have builds. Elle has a backup build in case her first build doesn't end up working out super well. Natsu, well, actually, Natsu doesn't have a build yet. That's true. Natsu knows what he wants to do, but he doesn't have a build for it.
Yes.
But the important thing was, he knows that at least for the first, like 28 or so levels until we hit a capstone, he's just building down the green tree. So, that's at least useful knowledge and information. All right. Boy, I am realizing that I definitely need, like, another extra monitor at some point. Three is not enough. Mostly when I'm doing, like, Borderlands things, and I'm trying to keep a build open on the side, and then trying also to have an eye on, like, YouTube's actual studio to see the like...
Bit rates and everything.
The shit there. Because, like... OBS gives me a lot of information, but there's some stuff that is just easier to track through YouTube's console. But and also I can't have, like, if I have OBS up to keep an eye on OBS, it's also covering my build. God damn it.
We truly live in a modern era.
Yeah, hashtag first world problems, am I right?
First world problems.
Alright, so we've got one last piece of administration from Baldur's Gate to deal with, haven't we?
What?
Trademarked.
One final recap, which is I mean, there is a title on it, but the title is going off of the screen, and I can't... Maybe if I put it in... Portrait? No, it's even in landscape, it's still going off the screen. Details. No, even in the details window, it's still running. God damn it. Bio, you're gonna have to, like, throw the full name for this motherfucker in chat, because as far as I can get is BG3 Session 49 Finale and Games and Simon and Alan and Friends featuring Lampooth Lampoo.
Good, it was a rousing success.
Rousing success.
Previously, as the prior session had ended on the fabled 99 DC roll, the group ended up spending the first 7-ish minutes of gameplay repeatedly smashing their faces against that whilst playing Translate Telephone in the background to keep themselves occupied. 14 rolls later sees the 99 DC wall that doesn't actually accomplish anything finally be torn down, which pisses the big brain off so much that Emperor ends up having to emergency portal his way in to yoink the group into the fancy D20 before they all get scanners. Has anyone seen Scanners? Now very pissed off over this bunch of upstart little shits having ruined its day, the big brain tears its way through the sewers to begin its attack on the city of Baldur's Gate, trademark, above as it summons an entire armada of nautiloids while flash seramorphizing everyone in the city that had a brain slug in their head. As the freshly born mind flayers then begin chomping down on some brains, things move back to the fancy D20 where a terrified Emperor begins to explain that shit is unfathomably fucked now, as the big brain used the crown to transform itself into a nether brain to gain unstoppable godlike powers. Yeah, real smart move there, Gortash. Okay, gang, shit is thoroughly fucked out there now, and you're all too small-brained to outthink the big brain, so the only choice we have left now is for you to give me the Ark Survival Evolved logo so that I can eat Prince Orpheus's brain to use his power to defeat the Absolute. How about fuck no? Seriously, after all we've been through, you lot still don't trust me. What have I ever done to deserve such skepticism from you people? Well, you've lied to us or withheld critical information at basically every opportunity. You told us in no uncertain terms that you don't give a rat's ass about us and would gladly turn us all into mindless thralls like you did Duke Stelmane if at any point you thought it would be beneficial to you. You are actively advocating to eat the brain of the true heir to the throne of my people, who's also the only person who can save them from the thousands of years of tyranny they've been subjugated to. You people really need to learn to let things go. What about you, Natsu? Surely as a half illithid and also my romantic partner, you see this is what has to be done, right? Yeah, no, I had your ex take up residency in my brain for a minute and saw his memories of what you did, so go fuck yourself? You're kind of a lying piece of shit who only sees everyone else as literal tools to keep yourself alive, and I only ever fucked you to get the achievement anyways. We're just gonna free Orpheus so he can sort this all out. You morons want to free Orpheus. Fine then. If you're also eager to have that maniac kill you on sight for being infected by those slugs in your brains, then be my guest. I'm joining the Absolute, since at least then I won't die alongside you all. Poofs away. Friggin' jackass. Anyway, smashy hammer time. Orpheus falls out of his bubble shield. Ugh, great. It's the illithid infected jackasses who killed my honor guard when they tried to free me. And did that one fuck the mind flayer who kept me locked in here? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't slaughter you all on the spot to rid the world of your illithid tainted filth. I actually fucked the guy for the achievement. We chill then. Hey, you guys want to help me kill the big brain? With Orpheus, unsurprisingly, turning out to be a way chiller dude than Emperor insisted he was, he immediately joins the group's side without any prompting to do so because the big brain and big problem, though unfortunately not without the caveat of Emperor having kinda sorta been right about a Mind Flayer ally actually being required to utilize the ARC logo properly. Gee, if only the resident...
ARC logo.
If only the resident Mind Flayer hadn't thrown a hissy fit like a fucking child and ran off to join forces with his mortal enemy the second people actually pushed back on his bullshit. Fucking jackass. With there being no option but for someone here to now become a Mind Flayer themselves in order to defeat the big brain, because again, Emperor is a fucking childish jackass, Natsu is unfortunately left with no choice but to step up for the good of the world and the future of the Githyanki people by letting go of the half of himself that still remained human. Well, drow, but you get it. To become a full-bodied Mind Flayer, or at least he was going to do that until Inu decided to just mash through the options to do so in order to make Orpheus do it himself because ew, Mind Flayer gross, without having actually considered that his doing so kinda completely and utterly fucks over the Githyanki race as a whole, since Orpheus becoming a squid means that Vlaakith was essentially impossible to dethrone. After Natsu then takes a moment to helpfully point out exactly what it was that Inu had just absent-mindedly agreed to and the consequences therein, Inu reloads to a save from just before the final talk with Emperor, which hilariously results in him skipping the bullshit altogether by just sprinting directly past the waiting squid to immediately smash the magic rocks, keeping Orpheus chained down. With Orpheus now freed, not being turned into a brain-eating Mind Flayer, Natsu is actually able to complete his character arc that has so far been talked about exclusively off-screen by becoming a full-on illithid by the excruciatingly painful process of having his whole fucking body explode in a mass of bloody gore as the brain slug that is now him instantaneously grows a full Mind Flayer body. Fortunately, Natsu's murder armor somehow managed to survive this process despite how little sense that makes, though unfortunately the process of his entire fucking body exploding as a new one was built beneath it still wasn't enough to replace the eye that Volo stabbed out forever ago. With their friend and primary instrument of murder having now succumbed to his fate of squidification, the group plus Orpheus step back out of the fancy D20 into the upper layers of a now very destroyed Baldur's Gate, trademark, as they witness a swarm of Githyanki Dragon Knights attacking the Nautiloids in the skies above. As an absolutely ecstatic Grinch then arrives at the scene to start hyping up the return of his old pal Orpheus and understandably be just a bit confused over why the party is seemingly down a member and also traveling with a Mind Flayer now, Inu meanwhile notices that Orpheus warping them all to the final battlefield apparently counted as a long rest, which likewise means that all their daily buffs had been reset. Once that mess is subsequently sorted back out, the group continue up to a nearby building where they find all of their sworn allies waiting for them to arrive, including an absolutely huge Colossus elixir-fueled Owlie who's fully armored up Appa style to help crush some squiddy heads in. only for everyone inside to momentarily fall dead silent the second they see the now fully illithid Natsu float his way through the door. With everyone then pretty much immediately getting back to their pep talk as if nothing happened, since they all instantly recognized Natsu on sight, much to his immense confusion before it was pointed out to him that they probably didn't recognize him, but the giant salad fork he always has on his back. The group are given one last chance to see all their old friends again as they cheer in delight over seeing Yurgir showed up to the party alongside everyone else. As the welcome party moves along to showcase everyone who showed up to help out, the camera eventually shifts focus to show Halson standing among them, which leads to an incredulous Inu demanding to know why he was even there when he's literally level 1, without considering that Halson was likely just putting on a brave face to give support to his new girlfriend. Once Natsu's delivered his rousing speech to inspire the troops, the group is left to speak with the chance to speak to their gathered allies and stock up from the vendors they brought along one last time before their final battle. Only for them to be instantly denied that chance when Inu's impulsive need to constantly sprint ahead on his own without warning leads to him triggering all of said allies and vendors to run off due to him having triggered the final fight. It was only a matter of time before his constantly doing that ended up properly biting everyone in the ass. With Inu having now unilaterally denied everyone the right to speak with their allies or do business with any vendors, he continues to march forward on his own while Natsu digs through his storage chest for additional steroid elixirs, which results in Inu running into a scene of a bunch of normal-ass guards fleeing in terror after one of the many mind flayers the bigger brain made instantaneously disintegrated some of them with a thought. Now stuck waiting for everyone else to catch up to him, Inu reads off one of the many translate telephone prompts he's enumerated, which is pretty much immediately given away as being Hunter x Hunter because it simply refused to stop using the word hunter every few seconds and ending on meeting a father. Once the others have finally caught up, Inu uses his power as the greatest bard to ever bard to call the fleeing soldiers a bunch of pansy-ass birches for being afraid of something as harmless as complete bodily disintegration, and sends them off to their inevitable death by stating that history would call them chicken if they didn't get their brains eaten. Content on having used his bard powers for good one final time, Inu begins to creep his way closer to the incredibly obvious fight arena that was just ahead of him before Natsu happens to notice that the party apparently has a shit ton of incredibly fucking strong passive buffs as a result of all the friends they made along the way. Alright, so now that you've sentenced those men to death, where the hell did all of you guys go? Oh, we're all over on the south end of the map. Alright, I'll head over right. Hold on. Why am I getting map pings to the northeast if you guys went south? Wait, we actually went east? I thought the compass said ceased. With everyone having now made it to the northeast quadrant of the map, the group plus Orpheus, who's presently glued to Natsu at the hip, find themselves trapped in a ruined courtyard in what's very likely the largest scale battle of the entire game thus far against some couple dozen enemy combatants consisting of what few goblins they hadn't killed back in Act 1, an ogre, a bunch of high-ranking absolutist cultists, some winged horrors, a few mind flayers overseeing them all, and a fuckload of useless level 1 ads that the jackasses refuse to stop summoning every other turn. Seeing as this final brawl would inevitably take a fucking while to work through, the group largely stopped paying attention to it outside of when anything noticeable happens to instead focus on their list of translate telephone prompts, as the game skips Natsu's first turn for no real reason. Once Natsu finally does get a turn, however, he finds himself in a state of pure confusion as the game suddenly allows him to tear through an entire fourth of the map at once by taking 6 fucking attack actions in a row, since someone had apparently cast Mind Sanctuary on him at some point to let him spend his actions and bonus actions interchangeably. Guess now that he's double the squid that he used to be, he likewise also gets double the number of attacks. Not really wanting to look a gift horse in the mouth, Natsu elects to not question why and how that was a thing that happened, and instead puts his attention towards reading out a translate telephone prompt that was the length of a whole-ass book chapter, which at least Bio surmises couldn't possibly be FF8 due to it not mentioning card games in any fashion. With a spectator, of all things, having now entered the battle on top of everything else, Natsu reveals his prompt to have in fact been FF7 and not FF8, meaning Bio had been correct, before noticing that the reason he had Mind Sanctuary on him, cast on him, was that he just permanently has it cast on him now because he's a Mind Flayer. meaning Bio was also correct about him getting double the attacks due to him now being double the squid. Which is information that he immediately puts to use by across the entire battlefield to effortlessly erase that part about there being a spectator in the combat. Non-existent spectator having now been revealed to be worth as much as appropriately 1/5 of a fucking door. The round rolls back around to Sarge, who's literally rooted to the ground by vines, which somehow give him disadvantage on his long-range magic laser beams, despite requiring essentially no movements on his part to fire. With nothing of note aside from one of the enemy mind flayers having cast Dominate Mind on some dude named Gyordy to inflict psychic damage on everyone with post-Carlac stress disorder, the group continue working through translate telephone prompts while they wait for anything interesting to happen. So, just out of curiosity, after we got done with the stream, I went ahead and installed the mod to let you go up to level 20. We actually only made it halfway through level 13.
Damn.
Oh.
And that's with a different mod that also made it so levels only took 75% of the experience they would normally take.
I mean, that probably only would have mattered if we had that installed while we were doing our level ups right from the get-go.
Maybe. But yeah, we were only halfway through level 13, as it turns out. Alright. Oh, you want one that's probably going to be really easy? Sure. Okay. Elder Scrolls, Oblivion Remastered. Skyrim, Oblivion. I really could have just wrote down the first 2 words of the prompt, Natsu. Yeah, you're right. It was Oblivion Remastered, so we knew wins. God damn it! Also, I've got one here that might be given away by the first word, but I'm not sure. Gintoki, Gintama, Gintama. I'd have said Gintama before Natsu, but Hungry Cat needed food. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Have you or a loved one ever been injured in a cave-in because your village chief doesn't care about following mining safety regulations? Has your hometown ever been wrecked by rampaging gunmen piloted by an inebriated beastman? Have you ever found yourself incarcerated under charges of just being too damn awesome? If so, then you can believe in the us here at the law offices of Simon and Simon and Simon and Simon and Simon to believe in your right to proper representation. Simon and Simon and Simon and Simon and Simon and Simon. If you think you can beat us in court, then you don't know who the hell we are. With the courtyard battle finally beginning to wind down after being stuck in it for nearly 35 straight minutes by this point, Willa decides that she's now bored and has to be granted a seat in the voice channel to recite her own list of translate telephone prompts, only to be denied the privileges of a microphone once the council accepted her request. As Inu busies himself with working out how unfair it is for Willa to be granted a seat in the channel but not the rank of microphone holder, Sarge reads out a translate telephone prompt on his own that's an incomprehensible word salad that was somehow supposed to be Uma Musume, which sparks a response of, "Oh, I heard the anime for that was really good," to which Bio's own experience on the matter to heavily stress that some of the seasons for horse anime were really good, specifically the second one and Cinderella Grey, which is basically the fourth one and also the movie. It's at this point that Willow is finally granted her new title of microphone holder, which she immediately abuses by making Bio go through intense pain due to her mic value being set so goddamn high for no reason. Maybe the council was onto something after all. As the jackasses then openly laugh at Bio's pain, they head out of the courtyard towards the tower the bigger brain am rooted on and find themselves at the base of a giant spiraling staircase containing a handful of jobbers to get past before they can reach the final battle. As Willow then begins to go through her own set of translate telephone prompts, including such highlights as "The baby has never started," Alan, 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 Alan with a Y, Alan, 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 Alien, Alan, and "Mary is waiting for the city. Listen to the ship to see blood." The group end up realizing that their climb up the final staircase isn't going to be as easy as originally assumed, as one of the nautiloids from the flying armada above them begins to carpet bomb the fuck out of them with its giant artillery cannon at the end of every round. As Natsu then abuses his and Orpheus's ridiculous number of movement options to reach the peak of the tower far faster than anyone else could ever hope to, he breaks out a new translate telephone prompt he made during Willow's prior one, which functionally doesn't count since the description it gave for ghost stories, or since it was the description for Ghost Stories, and no one who's watched Ghost Stories knows the description for its actual plot. With Natsu's prompt now over, Willow takes a turn to use another of her own, which, to give context for later, in her own words that she used are all, again, mostly cartoon and anime theme song related, until a totally spatially lost Natsu eventually realized that he was literally standing directly next to the door that led to the group's destination. So I'm pretty sure that if Natsu opens that door, that it'll teleport the rest of you up to him. But in the event that I'm wrong, you should probably get everyone else up here first, since I believe the final boss has a time stage. It's not like that really matters. Natsu does infinity damage, so the rest of us probably don't need to be there anyways. With everyone having now teleported to the top of the brain tower and getting healed by a nearby vat of brain goo, the bigger brain starts to throw a shit fit by attempting to brain control Natsu in an attempt to thrall him, in spite of the fact that it obviously wouldn't work because Orpheus was standing 3 feet away from him at the time. Minor annoyance now over with, the group begin to literally climb up the bigger brain's even bigger brainstem, only to arrive at the fight of their final battle, only to be met with the sight of a mind-thralled red dragon awaiting them, which was, much to their immense delight, carrying Emperor with it to serve as the group's final opponent. I know you. I know everything about you, your thoughts, your feelings, and your weaknesses. Summons a bunch of pod people clones of the group's judgmental dream ghosts. And so do they. Now you morons get it through your thick heads that you have no hope of defeating the... Woo! Finally fucking go time! Getty ass Natsu, fuck him up! You already fucking know it, Bio! I can't help but feel like you lot still aren't taking this very serious, instantaneously reduced to a squid-colored splatter on the bigger brain's frontal lobe the second combat begins. With their ultimate goal of finally skewering that calamari-faced jackass being completed, the group take a moment to collectively bask in the complete lack of any judgmental brain nagging for the first time in over a year, before the game eventually sees fit to remind them that they should probably be paying attention when the bigger brain's ads begin to hard focus on murdering Orpheus instead of the group themselves. Gotta give the bigger brain some credit. That was, in fact, the smartest play if it wanted to actually defeat the group. With Orpheus now laying face down beneath the giant dragon that just tore half his face off, Natsu quickly eviscerates the overgrown lizard to clear a flight path for a potion, which is a phrase that causes Inu to instantly begin mashing the quick save button on reflex because, yeah. With the thrown potion thankfully having decided to fucking work for once, Orpheus is able to shakily get back to his feet and is summarily shoved into the nearest corner away from everything else by Natsu, since the prince is apparently just remarkably awful at dodging attacks despite being what's ostensibly a Githyanki super monk. This plan naturally does not work because, of course, as the squad of pod people that Emperor summoned just prior to his very overdue demise turn out to have stupidly long range on their attacks, which allows them to endlessly pelt both Inu, the person keeping the group alive, and Orpheus, the person keeping literally everyone alive, from just about anywhere they damn well feel like. Seeing his shit is about a hair's breadth away from being well and truly fucked by this point, Natsu decides to just ignore all of the problems that keep piling up to instead sprint towards the Karsus crown at the back of the arena in an effort to just end the combat immediately by hacking into the Matrix to turn the bigger brain off. Oh, sweet, that actually worked. Guess I better enter into the brain's hole to go deal with this. Hey, so the fight is now on a hard timer that will immediately kill you in a few turns if you don't kill the brain first. So the rest of you guys need to get up there to help Natsu. No. No, they fucking do not. Immediately deletes the entirety of the smaller, bigger brain's 300 HP with zero effort whatsoever. I was there to watch, at least. With the final boss fight having gone exactly the way everyone had expected it to from the second Natsu turned out to actually be capable of getting his murder armor, the bigger brain is finally defeated, which, for reference, was only worth 1,400 experience, and is subsequently commanded to eradicate the netherite-infused brain slugs that remained in the group and Tagalong's heads, before then committing Sudoku via self-inflicted aneurysm and crashing into the harbor below. With the bigger brain no longer lingering in the skies above, the citizens in the streets below look on in stunned amazement over the crazy bullshit that Natsu just pulled, and suddenly find themselves inspired to emulate the newest savior of Baldur's Gate, trademark, by taking matters into their own hands by using the nearest giant fish forks they could find to rid the city of what remained of the bigger brain's forces. And they said Natsu would never be a good role model. Day now
I
saved,
understand.
thanks to the Powerpuff Natsu and the Tagalongs. The group and the Tagalongs all gather to talk about how fucking rad Natsu was earlier, while also kinda awkwardly dancing around how weird it is that Natsu is now stuck as a full Mind Flayer. A fact that Natsu himself is quick to emphasize when he all but grabs Gale by the shoulders to violently shake the hell out of him while demanding he hurry up and become a god so he could de-squidify him already. With Gale now feeling sad over the fact that the Karsus crown also fell into the harbor along with the bigger brain, Orpheus pulls Natsu to the side to give him a heartfelt thanks for the massive bullet he took to save the Githyanki people, which just makes Natsu feel sad because people won't stop reminding him that he's a squid now. Hey man, sorry about what happened to you. No one deserves to be stuck like that for the rest of their lives, but I want you to know that I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart that you chose to do this so my people could have a fighting chance against Vlaakith's tyranny. So I'll be sure to tell all who I meet about the brave Illithid who defied the Netherbrain's will and crushed it beneath your heel to save the world. Yeah, I'd honestly prefer you don't tell people about the part where I turned into this and just have them remember me as the person I used to be. Besides, I couldn't have done it without my friends. Not so I'm pretty sure that last part isn't actually all that accurate considering. Shh, we may know that, but it doesn't mean future generations also have to know it, Bio. As Orpheus and his entourage of Lae'zel and the Grinch ride off into the sunset on their dragons to go kill God Empress Snoke. Kind of messed up they didn't even bother asking Inu if he wanted to help, but I digress. Natsu readies himself to congratulate Lae'zel on managing to become a real character before his intrusive thoughts about this being the rest of his life finally catch up to him and result in him suddenly beginning to violently whip his head around at unnatural angles in a vain attempt to break his own fucking neck.
I forgot about that.
In this moment of deepest grief and despair, he had unfortunately forgotten that squids don't even have bones to break. Now even more depressed, Natsu sadly floats over to the edge of the docks to stare off into the ocean as he sinks even further into despair as narrator lady says he's basically just like Emperor now, which is just an incredibly offensive comparison to make considering how much of a jackass that guy was, especially since Omelette also isn't part of a hive mind and is actually a really chill dude unlike Emperor.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Since Gale is also presently one of the saddest of boys at the moment, he joins Natsu to stare off into the harbor as he laments the fact that fishing the crown out of there is going to be a right bitch and a half to do, since apparently no one actually wants to help him with it, despite Natsu's repeated pleas that they do so. Having decided they've had enough of Gale and Natsu's sad off, the rest of the Tagalongs attempt to ask Natsu where he plans to go from here, only for Solgaleo to suddenly begin to spontaneously turn into dust due to his vampire skin no longer being protected by the brain slug that used to be in his head. As a panicking astral lion then begins to frantically run for his life to find shelter while desperately screaming for someone to help him, the rest of the Tagalongs kinda just don't, as they instead watch the man they'd spent the past few months with doing his best to avoid a horrible death and go, "Oh, that wacky Solgaleo." Post-boss fight dialogue now complete, the game switches to a cutscene of the citizens around Baldur's Gate, trademark, slowly beginning to clean up the aftermath of the Big Brain's attacks, which results in the group rightfully getting pissed off when a flaming fist is shown saluting a statue of Baldurin because fuck that bastard. Personal grievance now past, the game cuts away to a scene of Karlach and Halsin sharing a nice moment together now that things are all over with, wherein Halsin talks about how he has to leave soon to help out all the refugees and various war orphans that were left behind because of the Absolute's bullshit. I know it's hard to hear, but I must go. My people need me. But I also need you, Halsin. I know, but when there's at least 9 entire wagons full of war orphans who all call me Daddy Halsin now, then who am I to say I can't help them find a new home? I also call you that, so doesn't that score me any points here? What? What? Karlach spontaneously bursts into flames because the awkwardness of the conversation finally put her infernal engine over the edge. Damn it, I'd always hoped for a miracle so it wouldn't come to this. But as always, the only miracles are the ones we make ourselves. Yeah, a self-made miracle. Maybe like a friend turning into a literal god or something? Stop King Kaiing yourself into our conversations, Natsu. With Karlach now on the verge of an alarmingly literal meltdown, Halsin helps her get back to the docks of the harbor district in an attempt to minimize the damage of city-leveling detonation while pleading with Karlach all the while to just head back to Avernus for a little while so he and the others can try and work out a solution for her heart that doesn't involve Gal, since apparently that guy just can't do shit as a god. Fortunately, Gale's pleased to not have to watch his new... What? No, not Gale. It says Gale. It means Halson. Fortunately, Halson's pleased to not have to watch his new girlfriend Sudoku herself end up being just enough to convince Karlak to take the other path, as she picks herself up and kinda just walks to Avernus, I guess? Which instantly cools her engine down and sends her on a quest to literally just be Doom Guy as she runs across Avernus with a cigar in her mouth, some random axe in her hand, since apparently she didn't bother bringing her giant fuck-off double-strength sword with her for some reason, and a bongo on her back to slay any demon stupid enough to enter her line of sight. Karlak's new life of slowly murdering the entire population of Hell now showcased, the game cuts back to Natsu some months later as he floats his way out to angrily stare at the mocking face of the moon, as Withers comes over to welcome him to the big party he was throwing. As the tagalongs then slowly begin entering the party by their own various means, such as Lae'zel Star Wars hologramming in since she's busy helping Orpheus with the rebellion, or Will hell portaling in from Avernus, Withers begins to greet them all in turn until he ends up being unceremoniously shoulder-checked to the ground as Natsu frantically makes his way over to the now very much a literal god Gale after seeing him descending from the heavens. Before Natsu can have the opportunity to beg Gale for his old life though things of far greater priority suddenly presented themselves, as Inu immediately beelines over to talk to the group's animal companions to see how they've been doing. Scratch, of course, proves to be very excited to see everyone again for the first time in months, as he proceeds to happily drop the now vacant fancy D20 at Inu's feet to ask if he could throw it around like a ball for him. As Inu then busies himself playing with Scratch, Natsu takes the opportunity to speak to Gale and beg him to restore his old body, only for Gale to not even give him the opening to do so, because he was too busy talking about how cool he is now as the new god of ambition, which basically means he's literally the god of sitting around doing jack shit with his powers while still being praised in spite of it. With Gale's answers to Natsu's and also Karlak's problems essentially being, well, maybe if you dream big enough and pray hard enough, then I might feel motivated to eventually get off my ass and help, Natsu is left to aimlessly wander and kick rocks as the reality finally sets in that he's going to be stuck as a brain-eating squid for the rest of his life. Important thing to note here, if you decide to play as Gale as an origin character and choose to be the one who gets turned into a Mind Flayer, then that's the only character who can actually get de-ceramorphized after beating the big brain, since Mr. will just cure him of both his squidification and the nuke in his chest on the spot if he returns the Karsus crown to her. So Gale could almost certainly use his new god magic to fix Natsu and Karlak, but is just too lazy to because he's literally the god of not doing shit.
Wow.
What a dick.
With Natsu's life officially ruined forever, Inu decides to cheer himself up by heading over to speak with the now actually big Owly, who's equally big excited to see the group and his big brother Scratch again. After getting many chin scratches because he just looks so cute in all his new armor, Owly talks for a bit about the friends he's made since the group last saw him, before commenting that he's starting to get tired lately for what is presumably hibernation-based reasons. If that's a thing owlbears even do, Bio just assumes as much. Quickly remembering exactly what happened the last time someone encountered a grown owlbear in a cave, Inu makes what is likely the wisest decision of his character's life and tells Owly that he should go live with Halson instead of finding a random cave, since Owly needed someone to look after him and Halson could really use a friend at the moment considering his girlfriend was still kinda trapped in hell. Which is thankfully an arrangement that Owly is quick to take a liking to, since Halson's just a cool dude. With Owly's living arrangements now settled, Inu heads over to Gale to ask why the hell he's sitting on his ass like this instead of helping out his friends, which naturally sees Inu immediately getting distracted by wishing to abuse Gale's new powers to become an even greaterest bard to ever bard. This distraction does fortunately put the inkling of an idea into Inu's head, however, as he quickly speeds through the remainder of the dialogue that Gale had already given to Natsu prior, and begins to pack up his bags to go with Gale this time, only to be interrupted by someone pointing out that he should probably talk to Lae'zel first to see how Orpheus's rebellion is going so far. With a sigh, Inu sets his suitcase back down to go talk with Lae'zel's hologram to see what's been going on, which leads to everyone doing a double take when she reveals that she was the person who Orpheus put in charge of diplomatic negotiations with other groups of Gith to gain their aid in putting Vlaakith down. Not really sure what to even say in response to Lae'zel flaunting the merits of her undeniable charm, Inu instinctually lets out a traditional Githyanki farewell before picking his suitcase back up and heading over to make Withers ring the dinner bell so everyone can eat and get drunk. With everyone else now passed the fuck out from deciding to collectively drink Karlak's share as well in her honor, Inu was finally able to sneak away to go meet up with Gale again as he was getting ready to head back up to whatever it is that gods live, and put the idea he came up with earlier into action. To go with Gale back into the god dimension in order to permanently cement his place as the greatest bard to ever bard by becoming the new god of bards, so that he can then use his new god power music to do what Gale was too lazy to and cure Natsu and Karlak of their life-ruining problems. With the good ending having been achieved and the credits finally beginning to roll, Inu decides to pick out the translation telephone prompt Bio had made an hour and 40 minutes ago of 25, because it is in fact a number funnier than 24. Which quickly proves to have been the single most correct choice Bio made all session, when the prompt is very quickly deduced to be Code Motherfucking Gios, featuring Lampooth Lampouge of the Rembelloon, Rembelloon, there it is. Let this be a lesson that making SpongeBob references when applicable is always the correct choice. The credits are then left to continue rolling for a while as the group run through some more translate telephone prompts, which inevitably leads to Willow bringing out another one of hers, which Inu is very quick to call her out for when it turns out to be a song from a cartoon rather than a theme song for one like she explicitly said they were earlier on. You're welcome, Inu. Not wanting to be outdone, Natsu then brings out another of his own prompts as well, which is basically immediately given away as being the description of New Vegas, but somehow randomized into being in the same tune as Welcome to the Grand Tour from Dragon Ball GT. Sarge was, of course, immediately made fun of due to the subject of New Vegas coming up. It's at this point that Inu realizes he could actually just skip the credits this whole time, which leads to the group getting jump-scared by a Marvel post-credits scene of Withers walking over to a mural of the Dead 3 to talk the maddest shit about how much the plan those morons came up with sucked ass, and how giving up his old title of the God of Death to them turned out to have led to nothing but raw disappointment for him. And with the game finally being over after nearly 2 whole years, the final session ends with Inu regaling the group with the translation telephone prompt detailing the life of the famously born-again Christian Bochi the Rock. Guess Bio must have missed some important subtext when he was watching that show. As the group look over the city of Baldur's Gate, trademark one last time before knocking over a nearby statue of that jackass Baldurin as they depart for the browner pastures of Pandora so that Bio can finally rest. For all of 5 seconds before his new self-appointed job of old becomes required again. And because
And scene.
unlike last time, I didn't lose all of the prompts between sessions. I do still have sitting here a year after the Bronze Uprising. The uprising against Wheat Vagines also had a successful zero boundary later. In addition to improvements, 11-year-old Old has the power to deal with the British 11 territory, which has increased with many Eastern expectations. Good old Lampooth Lampouge, who misses all the very life ideas with students at Ashford University. His friend, Cece, did not accept legal relationships, and it was a group. Yep. I still have those. Anyway, who do we want to host? Like, it really doesn't matter. So, like, I could do it, or we could have Natsu do it. It doesn't matter. But we do need to know whose game we're
gonna
doing.
be the mission leader. Might as well have it be Natsu then.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let me find the. Let me tab into the game. That might help. And then go to social, and then find Natsu. And nope, that's Sarge.
No, I'm joining you. Haha.
Join. This player's no longer joinable. What?
What?
Is it?
Oh
Yes, I
no.
joined you.
Oh yeah. No. Okay, we're joining on me, I guess.
Okay.
All right. I just gotta wait for L. Yeah. Natsu, character pending. Sarge, level 72 gunner. It's okay. I'm a level 40 something, 41 siren, and L is figuring out how menus work, I think. There it is.
Huh, I had to go to the bathroom.
I was level 1 Beastmaster. Okay. Hold on. Play. New game. So this is the part where everybody needs to make new character. It looks like Elle already did. Sarge, you need to grab a level 1 gunner. Natsu, you need to do your level 1 siren, and I need to do a level 1 on...
That's replies like, hell you are. Yeah!
So, you want to
Jesus,
hear a
it's so
story,
loud.
huh?
I can't
a
help it.
tale
I'm
of
sorry.
adventure across the stars. Come, listen to
Just
old
turn the
Marcus.
volume down for a bit.
Have I got a story
It
for
does
you?
this in cutscenes.
My tale begins
can't hear you.
here, on this backwater planet called Pandora. Some say it is a wasteland of greed and violence, and it is. But if you
I mean, the
got
opening is
skills
always
to
just
pay the
loud.
bills, Pandora is full of opportunity. Vault hunters. They brave the merciless Borderlands in search of secret alien treasure. My father told me tales of vault hunting when I was but a little Marcus boy. And now, I tell you. So, you ask, what treasures do the vaults hide? Fame,
Red text.
wealth,
Scream.
power.
Let us all know.
Or maybe nonsense like charity or family. I don't know. Use your imagination. Whatever the prize, a vault hunter must have the determination to seize victory from the jealous hands of fate. Now, my story is about a very special band of vault hunters who have only just started their
More
journey.
accurate. All
They
4 of
are
us are here.
bold and hungry. Maybe old Marcus tells you this story because they remind me of you. Just a little. Don't let it go to your head.
Just
These new Vault Hunters are answering a siren's call. Her name is Lilith, and she is a hero, savior of Pandora a dozen times over. Lilith is recruiting a team to hunt for a map. A map that leads to vaults all over the galaxy. But she is not the only one. Dark forces have gripped the Borderlands. A new threat, unlike anything the galaxy has seen before. My story begins right here on Pandora, with our new Vault Hunters, their siren leader, and, most importantly, me.
Yeah, most important.
Okay, I am tremendously sorry for everyone. I have no control over how loud that cutscene is. My game volume is not that high. Like, that's just Marcus refuses to be silenced. It's kind of like the 2K thing at the beginning that's always at 1,000,000 decibels despite what you set your actual volume as. Yeah, sorry everyone went deaf. That wasn't intentional, but is what it is. You guys are also getting the opening cutscene, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, it's mostly important for Natsu because he hasn't seen it before, presumably.
Yes.
Of course, the opening theme here is also going to get us DMC8, I'm sure, but
Oh, of course.
joke's on them, though. It's not monetized, so they don't make any money anyways.
I'm not hearing anything.
You're not hearing anything? What do you...
I heard the Marcus talking, but the opening's not playing anything.
It's like it's playing the video, but you have no audio?
Correct.
Oh, that's weird.
That is fascinating. I do love that we have accomplished the lore-accurate all 4 Vault Hunters, by the way.
Oh God, we have.
Noted bio.
Yeah, this is something Bio started doing back when Baz and I were doing 2 as like a recorded series for the channel back during the pandemic when we, you know, couldn't see each other for like 2 months.
Okay, so this is me.
That's you.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Haha, joke's on you, I'm over here.
And soon he'll be over there.
Get him, Amara! Now that's just not accurate. Black is not allowed to have both the monkey and the rack at the same time. Actually, no, he is. That is allowed. Those aren't separate pets. I don't know why you ever would run both of those at the same time. No, that's kind of weird. You should be running the fire boy with.
It's a beautiful day, full of opportunity. So, who's coming? A siren, a covert operative returning home. A Mexel, a covert operative returning home. Retired from corporate hits.
Hold enemies and pull them and go,
A
yeah.
covert operative returning home.
Zane,
Retired
por
from corporate
favor.
hits, huh? I won't ask questions.
Wait, what?
What?
Why does it say I don't want siren? How do I go back?
Oh God. Well, you readied up. Was I think the problem there?
I don't
how
even know
you.
how I readied up. I didn't click anything.
Name's Marcus. You picked a hell of a time to join the Crimson Raiders.
Good to see someone survived the
I
attack.
got audio again at least.
I'm Lilith,
Well, that's
commander of
good.
the Crimson Raiders. Those bandits you fought are part of a cult hunting for the vault map. But you and I are gonna
Why
find
is it
it
playing
first.
twice?
For now, my scout is waiting for you up ahead.
What do you mean? Why is he
Good
playing
luck.
twice? He's only playing once for me.
The audio is playing
Is
twice.
that another siren?
This is your stop.
Frolicking start indeed.
Finally, I'm itching for a fight.
All right. So before we go anywhere, we need to give enough of a
I
time
hate
for
to
Elle
lose a
to
new
quit,
customer.
grab a flak, and rejoin.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody stay put.
And welcome to Pandora.
Also, hold on, we gotta deal with Claptrap.
I get the imposters going.
PTP Steward Bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Mose, Gunner First Class, ex-Vladoff Mechanized Infantry.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those jerks who tried to murder you are the Children of the Vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind devotion. Which reminds me, if you're going to obey my every beck and call, you'll need an echo device.
All right, I am going to hold on taking the echo device until Elle gets back.
Ye-
Elle has joined. She's not visible yet, though, which means she's not here.
Connection's been lost.
What? You
Oh.
literally just joined.
Yeah, and then left. I saw the left.
All right, let me just make sure the spawn multiplier is not on, which I know that was causing problems for Sarge and I the one day.
Yep.
I wonder if it
I can
doesn't
guarantee
like.
mine's
hold
all
on.
off.
I wonder if it just doesn't like that we're like stuck in cutscene hell at the moment. Let's take the echo and see if that fixes it.
The Echo 3. Slightly more powerful than the Echo 2 and twice as expensive. Besides, the Echo 2 had a tiny issue with spontaneous combustion, so they rebranded those as grenades. Now listen up, recruit. Lilith ordered us to take over a Children of the Vault propaganda center. Time to show those
Pappy,
culty
where are you
weirdos
going?
that no
He's
one
not going
messes with the
anywhere yet,
Crimson
Sarge. He hasn't
Raiders.
moved.
Follow me, recruit. To
He has
glory!
completely rolled off on my screen behind
Okay.
us.
Okay, we can move freely. Oh wait, Elle, you want to
Okay, that was
try to join again? Maybe this time it'll actually stick.
Let me go through this with Claptrap real quick so I can move around freely.
Gotcha.
Then quit. Try to join.
Oh, Natsu went somewhere. Yeah, he's standing on top of that.
Yes.
Oh, so while I'm thinking about it, yeah, we're already gonna have a bunch of like stuff coming in, so we'll talk about that as soon as Elle gets here. Also, we're gonna have to.
Did you fall asleep standing up?
Yeah, that's where it is.
Or what is?
We'll get to it in a sec. Don't worry about it.
E.
I do love that you actually see like the menu open on other people when they have it open.
That is a nice touch, yeah.
Oh, and by the way, Natsu, in case you didn't know, the butt slam from the pre-sequel is just like natively in
lost
this
again.
game. Okay, hold on.
Follow me!
I remember this. We're gonna quit to the menu. Everybody's gonna have to join back again. If we go from the menu, I think it works. Was what Sarge and I had the one time.
Yeah.
Like joining in the menu, yeah, joining in the menu was fine, but then joining in the actual game was broken for some reason.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if it's because the game like thought you were still there for some reason, or you know, whatever.
Anyone call for a siren?
Okay, cool. So, we do have a few items that we already have access to.
So, time to fight.
I'm over here!
And she's gone again.
What? Oh, come.
It hasn't joined yet. It was just Inu and I at first, and then you joined a couple seconds later. Oh,
Right.
but I don't even. Oh, I don't even see her in the party anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she. The hell? Bio, do you remember, like, specifically what Sarge and I had to... Because I thought it was just joining from the...
Oh, Ella's entered the game.
And connection
Ella's
error.
left the game.
Well, I remember the big thing on my end was I had left the spawn multiplier active for a
Yeah,
while.
the spawn multiplier is not on.
Right.
I double checked
Well, that was from my end as well. It's more, I was going to also ask before getting into it. Dear, were you playing with the spawn multiplier at all before any of this?
I didn't touch anything. I just enabled things.
I'll remember that.
Okay. I don't remember if it's by default active,
Wait.
but
What what all do you have enabled as far as the mods are concerned? Like, actually set as enabled in the mods menu.
I had all of them set as enabled.
Okay, yeah, turn off everything except for Python SDK. Like, I'm wondering if having, like, different settings on that might have something to do with it. We'll find out.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Sarge is also gone now. No.
what?
I'm still seeing him.
Okay, I just can't see your health bar on the side for some reason.
Oh, I can.
I can see
that's
Natsu's, but I
cool.
can't see Sarge's. Alright.
I can't figure out how to do the ground slam.
Oh, it's crouch in while you're jumping.
Ah, there we go.
So whatever your crouch
Hold
button
the
is.
button.
Yeah. Actually, you don't have to hold the button. You can just press it.
That's right. I just pressed it. and it didn't- Oh, okay, there we go. Maybe it didn't register it then.
Okay, fine. Fine. Let me just quit to desktop, relaunch the entire ass game, and see if that fixes it.
Quit the game.
Which can vouch, but I was able to join them yesterday just fine.
Well, you were able to join just fine earlier, too. It was
Yeah.
then leaving seems to have broken it.
I think it took us like what, an hour to kind of suss out eventually where it all. But yeah, I vaguely recall we had to get the mods lined up. You're right that it was the menu join worked, and then after that, I genuinely do not recall.
Okay. Game is open again. It's just getting me signed in. Okay. Good to go. Or
I'm loading.
ah.
Hey there.
Everyone point at the screen.
I don't know how to do that.
There's a
Bottom right of your screen.
yeah,
It should tell you what key to.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does say right on your screen how to point at the screen. Yes.
Don't be a user, Natsu. Read the instructions.
No.
RTFM, bitch.
No.
Nobody reads the manual, Sarge. You know this. Even we don't read the manual.
I'll read the
Fair.
manual when you read the terms and services.
Oh,
Oh,
God, that'll never happen.
That I always do, though. That's why I knew that the Borderlands shit that everybody was complaining about wasn't actually a big deal. Okay.
The pack grows stronger.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
see all of us on the
Everybody's
left side.
here. I see everybody's health bars. Everybody's moving. All right. All right. We are good. So, we have a few items that are already available to us. We have the Diamond Butt Bomb, which is non-elemental and has fixed parts. And it throws a tiny little butt stallion that homes on an enemy and then blows up. We've got the Ultra Ball, which is non-elemental with fixed parts and then splits into bouncy balls that bounce around for a few seconds and then explode. We've got the Girth Blaster Elite, which is non-elemental, has fixed parts and has no alternate firing mode and shoots Nerf darts that sticks to things and don't deal damage or splash damage. Drastically reduced damage because we're shooting foam darts. It's a Nerf gun, you know. We got the Hyper Hydrator, which is fixed to shock element, and everything else is also fixed. So it's got a squirtum mode that fires water projectiles that deal non-elemental splash damage and soak enemies, and then the secondary shoots a shock orb that will inflict shock on any enemy that hits that is soaked due to the main firing mode. So it's a squirt gun that then electrocutes people. And we've got the Deluxe Badass Combustor, which is a fixed fire elemental Nova shield, I believe. On break, it releases a fire nova to damage nearby enemies. Has a unique conditional effect of boosting the wearer's gained experience from combat, and the rarity of the loot drops they get up to the point where the wearer reaches level 10, at which point both effects don't function anymore. So, yeah. The way we should be able to grab those, incidentally, is if we go into Escape, go to the social menu, and then go to Mail up at the top. You should be able to grab those out of your mail.
Oh.
I'm over here.
Also, I did do the Cheddar Shredder, right? No, I forgot about the Cheddar Shredder. Sorry. Enemies damaged by it drop stacks of money, extra money. Bounces up to 5 times, explodes each time it makes combat with an enemy. Upon attempting to bounce a 6th time, it'll reach the end of the fuse and actually detonate. I've also got some other stuff in here, but that's like quest rewards from other characters.
Oops.
I think I'm gonna rock.
Is there any way to accept multiple pieces of mail at the same time? Because I have over 200 golden keys to accept. And it's making me do it individually currently.
Yeah, it would do that, yes.
Fuck. I also have a bunch of diamond keys as well, but I already accepted those because those were a lot fewer in amount.
Yeah, I don't have any such diamond keys or anything. I claimed them all already. Yeah, badass combustor's fine.
There we
Hyperhydrator.
go. Okay, so you're saying that some of that should be items I have now, or is that later? Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. So a bunch of legendaries to start off the run. I think I'm gonna run diamond butt
Loot
bomb.
Rarity boost and experience gain boost, but only works through level 10.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
A couple of legendary grenades.
Yeah, 3 of them in fact.
Which ones do... Oh, enemies drop more money when hit.
Yep.
I'm going
Yeah, we're
cheddar.
doing rubber cheddar shredder.
I thought about going cheddar shredder, but I like the butt stallion grenades too much, in that they're butt stallion. I like that the game clearly does not expect us to have guns yet because it has not given us the HUD UI to show our like ammo and such.
Let my melodious voice be your guide.
Oh yeah, you can also slide, Natsu. It is the only acceptable way of moving around is
While
by
sprinting, hit crouch.
sliding everywhere. So anyway, I think we're all present and accounted for. So after you, Natsu, you're the
Mission leader?
Mission
Lead us.
leader. What's the mission leader?
Dabba-da-wop.
If you wreak our righteous vengeance, you'll need to register your echo at this quick change. Once we defeat the cult, I'll be famous. And when I'm signing autographs, I need you looking sharp while defending me from my legions of fans/stalkers.
My melee attacks are ineffective. Unfortunate.
Yeah, true story. Now it's time for character customization. Yay!
Yep.
Yay.
Bio, you got any requests on Zane's setup here?
So Mercenary Day will be here before you know it. Thought about what you're gonna get me?
I think color-wise, I want to try to find something vaguely Sonic-esque, but I'll do that in the meantime.
Have you had a chance to check out my mixtape yet?
Big stupid sombrero? Alright, yeah, that works. Now I just gotta find a Sonic-ass color palette. Close circuit's kinda close.
Hey recruit, drop and give me $20. That's an order.
Oop.
A user agreement? Boring. Don't worry, corporations have our best interests at heart. Except Dahl. And Hyperion. Never mind. The propaganda center is
Oh, I didn't
this
even get to
way.
read through the whole thing. Oh well.
Well, of course you didn't.
A locked gate? No! This can't be happening! The entire mission is ruined!
I do love the Prism skins in general.
You're brave and powerful, and people always do what you tell them to. That's it! Recruit, get that gate open. That's an order from your superior officer.
Superior. I don't know about that.
No, he's clearly our superior officer. Okay, what was the one that I... It was like up near the top here. I'm gonna go with clothed circuit for now.
How's it going? If I were you, and I'm super glad I'm not, I'd check that car over there.
Let's grab an echo skin here real quick.
Oh, how'd you ping that, dear?
It's X, I think.
It's marked. Hey,
Ah,
And if you like actually point, oh, that's very much Sonic coded. Alright, potato phone it is.
yo,
potato phone?
New treads, new
Ring,
look,
ring,
Oh.
new
ring,
me.
ring. No, not the
Yeah.
not the skin. My Echo device.
Ah,
There.
over there.
Gotcha.
You did it! Best recruit ever! But don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Peep that.
Jump,
Oh,
recruit.
one of you didn't slide.
I slid.
I slid.
Oh, it looked like someone didn't slide.
trying to call us out for not doing something.
Those
Oh.
cultists have been killing Crimson Raiders left and right. They totally suck skag balls. But I've got a foolproof plan to kick their culty asses. I hit a weapons cache nearby. Stay quiet and follow my every move. It's stealth time.
Okay, so how you gonna fuck this up, Claptrap?
Stealth time. I'm gonna walk over here and gonna turn. And I'm gonna go over here super quiet. Tiptoeing over here. I'm gonna spin around. I'm so quiet. So super duper quiet. Oh, that's a bit too loud. Stealth slide. Perfect.
Rainbow's just crouched beneath it. She's weirdly tiny with her hitbox. Yeah, Mose is a shorty.
Stand back.
Stealth time!
So
yes,
we're throwing
stealth.
stealth out the window?
Relax. On Pandora, it's actually super weird if something's not exploding. Now take your gun, recruit. You're gonna need it.
I got gun.
These guns, like myself, aren't beholden to their primary function. I can dance and sing. And some guns now include an alternate shooting mode. Try it out. Follow me, recruit. Wait here. I'll talk my way in, become their king, and then you'll surprise slaughter them in cold blood. Watch and learn, recruit. Hello? Anyone there?
This is Shiv, holy influencer of the children of the vault. What do you want, Crapbot?
Hello, bloodthirsty maniac. It is I, Claptrap, Slayer of the Destroyer, and Super General of the Crimson Raiders. We have you completely surrounded. Open the gates now, and perhaps I will be merciful.
Part of Claptrap's programming is his AV sensors can't identify pre-order bonuses as the thing that exists. Yeah, that tracks.
And bandits are incredibly stupid.
Okay, we're going to surrender. Please don't kill us, Crapbot.
That's what I thought. Open the doors immediately for your new did it! Another victory for the Crimson Raiders! Hey, I feel funny. What's happening to me? Ah! Ah! Ow! It's not important.
Kill the heretics in the name of the Calypsos!
Oh, hi, Artemis.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark. Artemis, you are literally in front of my screen. Sweetie. Alright, fine. You're getting scooped.
Crampot, you're gonna be my new chamberbot! I'm gonna boom in your head!
Oh, thing to mention, because it's different from older Borderlands for you not to, the loot in all the boxes and stuff is
I know
instanced.
Claptrap can be a little.
So, like, don't feel bad about
but
just
he's still
scooping
one of
everything
us.
that you see.
You're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
Was a good upgrade.
What's an upgrade?
The boxes being instanced.
Oh, yeah.
We're constantly running out of ammo.
Yeah. That's certainly less of a thing now, because, like, everybody... Well, the ammo is no longer just, like, taken by whoever picks it up. Everybody gets the ammo that's picked up now, is the other thing.
Yeah.
Level 2!
As you explode in a golden halo of light.
Oh, there you are.
Thieves, hell yeah!
Recruit, there's no way your supple and delicate body can survive a showdown with Shiv unprotected. Look around for a shield.
I'm using one already, Claptrap! You fucking lunatic.
Yeah, but he didn't say use one. He said look around for one.
That is true. Just say look around.
Alright, so you said green tree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Slams ground dealing damage to all nearby enemies and knocking them up. Receive splash bonuses.
Knocking up the enemies.
Hey.
Hey, Bio, what do you think? We want to go for double agent first, or we want to go for Death Follows Close first? Like, double agent seems like the better first one to go for. To go after for me. Also, I realize I'm on the Amara tree and not on the Zane tree. There we go. You get on the right tree here. Clone's gonna need the damage. Yeah, true story. True. You, yeah, you're for true.
Your heart.
Oh right, I
Yeah,
forgot this. Forgot this is also just the level where we take our action skills.
That's adorable.
He's so cute.
You got a shield! Now you're invincible! Not really, but it just might keep Jim from killing you in one hit. Now let's get you in there, recruit! Hey, Shiv! All your dumb friends are dead! I challenge you to a trial by combat! But because I'm stuck in the saga, the world champion shall vanquish you in my stead!
Come on in, heretic! I haven't met my sacrifice quota for the day!
Yeah. It's a shame.
I'm gonna sharpen my blade on your spine!
Yeah, we'll learn.
That he do.
Take my strong hand.
It seems the humans on Pandora are even more savage than the beasts.
Score 1 for the Crimson Raiders. You and Claptrap secure the area. I'm on my way.
Recruit, are you dead? If not, get me down! The controls are on the second floor!
See you later.
You did it, I'm fat! Ooh.
Oh, come on.
Wow! I did it! I single-handedly took on the COV and sent them packing. Now all that's left is to signal
Shame
Willow
nobody has
that
a
the
fire
mission is
gun yet.
complete.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Clap, man. Oh,
They look fired.
Oh, that's not.
time for her to say the thing.
So,
She said the thing.
Title cards
Title
brought
cards
to
brought
you
to
by
you.
Marcus.
I can safely report that Operation Trojan Claptrap was a complete success. I did it all by myself.
I'm gonna hurt him now.
Well, the
Good
cult's
luck.
destroyed every other Crimson Raider stronghold, so this'll have to do for now.
Sup, Lily?
So what's your name, killer?
I am Amara. Nice tattoo, Siren Sister. You must be the voice in my head.
Yeah, about that. Not the weirdest thing you're gonna see on Pandora. But seriously, thanks for answering my call. I might not have the numbers, but with a badass like you, we've got a fighting chance. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders. Pandora's a dangerous place. That grenade mod will come in handy. You should equip it before we get started. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I have a much better grenade mod.
It's gonna make me equip it, and then I'll just equip it back. Alright, alright.
Oh yeah, I guess it probably will, huh?
Yeah, I totally did that.
I'm always
yeah.
looking for new ways to take my enemies apart.
All right.
Hey, do you hear bloodthirsty screaming?
More CLV. Let's see what you got, recruit.
There's too many of them! We're doomed!
Get him, Zoomer! Get him, clone!
The God Queen wants her head! My chili recipe's time! My drenching heart!
Nice fighting, killer.
Huh. I did not ding to level 3 there.
Oh, really? I did.
Well, you had... if you're the only one, you had the bonus experience from reviving Claptrap, so that's why.
Okay.
Oh, I got a skill point. Huh.
I guess I'll take health regen.
So there was a unique SMG that we could have had drop off of Shiv, by the way.
Oh man.
It's called the Ripper. It's got a blade attachment.
All right, we got a
And
foothold.
enemies taken
Maybe
or
things are
meleeed
turning
while
our
you're holding
way.
it take an extra
Come on, Keller, you're with me.
250% damage from its bullets for 5
Let me
seconds.
catch you up. A while back, we found a map. Led to vaults all over the Borderlands.
It's a
Dream come
15%
true,
drop
right?
chance.
I didn't realize how big of a target it would make
Hmm.
Are we redoing the
us. We got
fight for it?
attacked and the map
Well, it's
was
up to you.
lost. I've been looking for
He
it
also
ever
has a second drop.
way. I was so focused on finding the map.
The bouncing para grenade,
Changing. The
which is
bandit
fixed
plans
fire
used to use
elemental,
Now
but also
they're all
throws a
under
shot
one banner.
grenade.
Cult.
And they bounce and send out transfusion
children of
orbs
the
and heal
vault.
you.
Oh shit, both of those
Right.
sound good.
Come on,
Uh,
let's take a look around.
Yeah, we could redo the
Leaders
fight
of the
if
Calypso twins
people are
and their
fine for it.
followers worship them like gods.
The
Their
only
conviction
tricky-
map
tricky
will
the
lead
only
them to
tricky
something
thing with
called the Great
redoing
Vault,
fights
and they've
is
been
that we
slaughtering
do
anyone
have
who
to
gets in their
save
way.
quit in order
We
to
heard a
do
rumor
that.
that a bandit clan found an alien artifact in the desert.
So
Be the map.
might be worth like
We're here to find out.
the
Locked.
the remainder of this area isn't like that
Not gonna keep a
long, so it
siren
might be
out, though.
better to get through the bit of this to go to the next map because I think he might not respawn until we do that anyway.
Oh, okay.
I'll stand guard.
Follow Lilith, it says. Okay, I was like, the doors are.
Well, yeah,
closed there.
Lilith faced through the door. Now I'm level 3.
Aye.
What do we have here?
Shiv! The Sun Smasher clan has recovered the sacred vault map! Send our followers to invite the Sun Smashers into our holy family! And hurry! The twin gods grow hungry!
The map. I knew it. We have to beat them to the Sun Smasher. I'll open the gate.
Hey, look, map
Come on, this
transition.
way.
Yep. And that'll give us actually a better entry point to get to him too, I think. Less travel time.
I'm gonna set up camp and gather some intel on the Calypsos. Find the Sun Smasher war chief and do whatever it takes to get that map.
Seems like you guys got this. Good luck. I'm gonna go hang out in some trash.
You do that, Clappy.
So what are we working with here? Well, this place kind of sucks, but it's all we got at the moment.
Got a vendor
Not the
nearby to
first time
sell
the
shit
raiders have had
before
to
we
start from
restart
scratch.
and go
Yeah,
do
it's
the
up
boss
where
fight again.
Lilith is
No
at.
sanctuary.
Alright, cool.
Belly gets
Because
that
my
shit
inventory's
working
full.
soon.
There they are on the minimap. Oh, wait, are they in here?
Out here.
No, they were around.
There's also just a quick button to refill your ammo without having to like work for it, so that's always nice. You had a lot more white drops than I did. I only had like one thing sitting there.
Huh.
I've got bullets with your name on them. Well, maybe that came out wrong.
Oh, yeah, so, not to, just as a heads up, Bio was pointing out, you might want to set your vault card over to Bunker Masters, so if you open your inventory, go to the last card, and, switch over to the Bunker Masters one, you might want to activate that one.
How do I swap over to... Oh, Fallen Heroes...
Bunker Masters is the
Bunker
last one.
Masters. Okay.
Like, I know why, it's because the Blade Fury is on here,
Okay.
and,
Good for
that...
melee stuff.
So if you hover over the Blade Fury, which is the second icon in from the right at the top, you'll see why.
Oh, what is this stuff?
Oh, the vault card stuff? Yeah, that's new since you played last time, Al.
Shoots knives that deal weapon damage and melee damage. Oh. Oh.
It's okay. Bio's gonna throw up a thing on the vault cards for us while we go fight what's his face a fuck ton of times to see if we can get that drop for. I mean, mostly Natsu because it's a bladed gun.
Yeah. Surprisingly, there's an epic in both vendors this early in the game.
Yeah, so rarity is... What you need to understand about Borderlands 3 is that legendaries are handed out like candy. Like,
Okay.
in some ways, in some senses, there's almost no point in almost every purple and below rarity item in the game because you just get so many fucking legendaries. It's unbelievable.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Okay.
we started with 6 of the damn things.
Yeah.
Yeah, rarity is more of a suggestion. But not in the way that, like, rarity was more of a suggestion in Borderlands 2 because, like, blue items were some of the best items in the game, but because, you know, there's just, like, infinity fucking legendaries to be had here.
Quickly marked all of the legendaries we started with as favorites so I don't accidentally sell them. Is there any reason to hold on to the 2 epics, or am I good to sell those? Well, the 1 epic's a level 50 shotgun, so I'll hold on to that, but I mean the other 2.
Depends, what are the other 2?
Quick charge commuter shield and money supercharged longbow. It's a shield and a grenade.
Like, wildly out-leveled for you?
No, they're both level 1. That's why I figured there wasn't a use, but I figured I would double check.
Yeah, probably not then.
Cool. Alright, I've sold everything that I possibly can, so now I have all of the room possible.
Cool. Well, in that case, I'm gonna... Hold on. I feel like I remember... I don't know, we'll find out. I just quit us to menu.
Connection to the host was lost. The host quit the game.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's unfortunate, but... Alright, now is it going to let us all just join back without being a butthead, is the question.
The gang's all here.
Tune in next time to Dragon
We
Ball
shall
Z.
see.
Anyone call for a siren?
Not so. Do you have a?
As a pack or be destroyed.
I have what?
Do you both you and Elle have pending levels that you haven't taken, like skill points you haven't spent,
Reporting
or?
for duty.
Not that I'm aware of, but let me double check.
Because when you joined in, it just gave the level up icon next to all you guys.
No, my skill point says 0.
All right, cool. It's just the game being a fucking butt then.
But
Now, don't start us out front. We haven't been out the front door yet. God damn it.
who opened a menu?
Sorry. Hit the wrong buttons. I also have Artemis on my keyboard.
Execute her.
Oh my god.
That was me.
I was honestly waiting for somebody to do it last minute just to drive him insane.
I blame Kisa. She's nowhere near me, but I blame her anyway.
Isa. Speaking of pets, where's Jaximus? Jaximus.
Dude bro ain't here yet. Again. So that probably means that we need to progress the story more before he's respawnable. Oh hey, by the way, cool interaction. So if you dash or if you slide into these things, you just kind of yeet them at people. Or you can punch them and it does the same thing. Kind of a funny thing that can sometimes do things, where you just yeet people or blow yourself up by
Yeah, both are equally
by
valid.
yeeting a barrel into a different barrel.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'm fine. It's all good.
Alright, so I guess we have to move on then.
It does seem that way. I know he's going to be farmable, but apparently just not yet. So, as far as items off of the Bunker Master's card, there is the Corruption, which is non-elemental, does a fuck ton of extra base damage, and killing an enemy spawns 2 Corruption Orbs that seek out nearby enemies to corrupt them for 35 seconds. Corrupted enemies take 33% increased damage compared to normal, take constant corrosion damage for the duration, and have the corruption debuff stacked on them up to a maximum of 3 times, with the damage vulnerability and corrosive damage stacking every time. The Blade Fury is non-elemental, comes with a fixed 30% bonus melee damage accessory. Comes in either full auto Gatlin at 70% or semi-auto Masher variants. The Gatlin version is generally considered the go-to over the semi-auto, despite the Masher's higher damage per shot. So the Masher dealing 82% more damage per shot isn't worth the trade-off of it using double the ammo per shot. In addition to it also having a chance for one of its 4 projectiles missing due to its new shotgun spread and losing out on the weapon's full auto. Fires a knife bullet that deals 100% of the listed damage as gun splash damage with 0 radius, and an extra 50% of the listed damage as melee damage, which can't crit and supposedly ignores boss immunity phase shields. That's not supposed, I've seen it in action. Literally, not all bosses, but some bosses, it will just go straight through their immunity phases. It's very funny. Basically, your best friend, Natsu, made explicitly for Melee Amaru to abuse the fuck out of, because one of her best comms gives a bunch of gun damage, as well as being a good melee. She can get upwards of 55% bonus splash damage just from her kit to boost the gun damage. One of the splash damage skills is a tier 1 skill that gives 35% splash damage on top of 70% projectile speed, which negates the slow bullets problem. And then she has a stupid amount of melee buffs in her kit that also buff the melee damage of the gun, unsurprisingly. So yeah. Then there's the Sidewinder, which is a non-elemental fixed part grenade mod, and just don't. It's not good. It's a homing grenade rather than the exploder type its item card lists it as, and it spends like 3 seconds after you fire it flying around towards enemies so it can fly through them and leave a time bomb in their chest. It also has a giant boost to its base damage that puts it in like 250,000-ish base damage per explosion, which is like 5 times what most other grenade mods are going to do on level. But you're also super likely to kill yourself with it. And also, the game is such spaghetti code, it's going to target pets or other team members instead. Allowing you to accidentally Karlach people to death. And then there's the Mana Well, the shield at the back. Has a low chance to spawn with resistance to a single element. And when you do a slam with it, it drains itself over time, but then gives your weapons 100% bonus shock damage. And you get 70%, but might actually be 90% true damage reduction. Which is a hard multiplier at the end of your incoming damage and stacks multiplicatively with other forms of damage reduction. But while it's kind of a good shield, it's really, really overshadowed by another shield. So, like, don't worry about it too much.
Okay. Now, for stuff like Blade Fury,
Use 'em.
is there ways to get higher level versions of it once I've claimed it for the first time?
So
or...
here's the fun thing. Let me pull open my screen so you can see it in action here. So you'll see I have not claimed. I'm on Fallen Heroes. I haven't claimed the Super Soldier, right? So I can unlock that for 5 keys and it'll give me a copy. I have, however, claimed the Guardian Angel that's next to it. And I could now get a new one of those for 5 keys and it would go into my inventory.
Oh, okay, good. Good.
Importantly, gear can be anointed in this game, and the stuff is probably not going to be anointed at first, and needing to roll a new copy gets you the anointed versions, so...
Okay.
That's a
My
thing that's
vending machine is
relevant to...
broken? How am I supposed to profit off this war-torn... I mean...
I just remembered, since I've been picking up the odd weapon to investigate, where was auto-selling in the mod options?
It's not in the mod options, it's a base game option.
Ah.
It's under options, and then I think it's accessibility. Is it accessibility? It's somewhere. I don't remember. So I think it's not accessibility. Might be gameplay. Yeah, it's gameplay. Last option under general and gameplay. Auto sell rarity.
Oh, yeah, because I want to turn that down from epic.
I don't. I just want to leave it on epic.
You think it's only even starting at level 1 when I don't have anything else? Should I do epic as well? Is it only legendaries that are going to be worth it since it apparently rains legendaries in this game? Or
So here's my thinking on it, right? The legendaries are like far and away, we're going to get a bunch of them over time. They do tend to last for at least a little while. But the real reason I turn it off, because I tested this on a solo playthrough, if you have an empty slot or you don't have an item for like so like if we get class mods, it will automatically add the first one you pick up to your inventory rather than selling it because it knows you don't have one yet.
Okay.
Same thing with relics. And then as long as you're paying attention to what's in your inventory, like you can just make sure you're like once you get like if you just get a white one and you're just going to sell it anyway, you can just sell that one manually and then it'll keep the next one that you get and so on.
Okay.
So like I have mine, I'm not changing mine. I don't necessarily like recommend other people don't do that, but I've tested it, and for my purposes, I forgot to put the hat on, Bio. For my purposes, I'm not gonna switch it off of, mostly because I'm gonna forget to turn it back on later.
I'm gonna set mine down to rare for now, at least until we get to a point where leveling slows down, and then I'll put it back up to epic.
You said the sombrero. There we go. Oh wait, no, the sombrero. That's the one. Forgot what a sombrero was for a second. Yes, I know I didn't get the other 2 sets of vault card items. I was giving it a sec in case we were going somewhere. So, from the Fallen Heroes vault card, we have the Super Soldier, which, upon reaching full shield capacity, you become completely immune to damage for 5 seconds. Also, on reaching full capacity, you gain 50% fire rate, which most fire rate effects in this game cap out around 15%. So it's a huge amount of fire rate. You get 25% movement speed, and you get 5% ammo regen for 60 seconds.
You know, some skags are chock full
That
of
shield is fucking busted.
Get me one of their spines.
With certain Moe's builds, it makes Moe's completely, actually, literally immortal forever.
Oh, and if
you're feeling extra
so that's
gruesome,
fun.
you could also try getting a human spine from one of those filthy bandits. That could work.
A bushel of monkey kits.
Uh-huh.
What uh-huh?
Uh-huh.
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 Uh-huh. Oh, he's not talking to us. That's alright, I got you.
They would.
Girlfriend
Correct.
aggro.
She's saying she'd bring her Monday, but I'm like, Monday.
Yeah.
And she's saying she'd bring it to work. You know, I'd have to get the kitten to the thing
Mhm.
at 11.
During the day, I don't think so, no.
So the only thing is I can't bring the kitten.
Hey, El, your robot is stuck on a pole.
She can come Monday to work. She will bring his toys and bed dishes. She's so I told her.
Bastards right there.
That's it. Mowed down by the...
Thank God, we are getting so many health drops.
I'm wondering if it expects us to be worse at
Here's
this?
one of those shark skags now. Get its spine.
Level 4.
Go on, pick it
Yeah,
up.
buddy.
Hope you don't mind handling visitor.
Can't break that.
Don't bother, Sarge. We don't have the gloves
Too
for
tough
it
to
yet.
punch.
Now.
Alright.
Yep. I don't have anything listed for Sunday.
Like unless they bring the kitten at like 10:30. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just all the buttons for this. Where'd it go? Game?
What's up?
Oh, I thought I had buttons that were gonna let me interface with this, but then they disappeared almost immediately. Now they won't come back.
Yeah, no, the catcher rides are not online yet.
Okay. Alright, human spines in this direction, I think.
Shoot him!
Looks like it's west of us, but there's not a way from over here.
No, we have
Oh.
to go around from somewhere else.
Ooh. Yes, it's a map. Okay, yes, yeah. Tutorial, blah, 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 blah.
Hey, by the way, it's a map. It's a map. It's a map.
You know that's
it's
a map, right?
It's a map. It's a map.
I was made for this!
You know, there is the level, like, 9 boss hidden on the one bit of the map that we could go fuck up at some point, too. Pretty sure I did it on Amara at, like, level 4.
And now there's 4 of us at level 4.
Yeah, leave to me. I just want to go get this human spine first.
Oh, I hear you.
Can we get across this jump without a vehicle? Sounds 2280. Definitely not at this part, though.
Damn it! That's the Sun Smashers camp, but it looks like the COV got there first. Don't let them leave with the map, killer.
Hey, I found a spine.
Hey, look at that.
Ah, you found a human spine. You'll fit right in on Pandora. Give it a try.
Aw, Clone died. Clone is not immortal yet. That's very sad.
Keyword, yet.
Yet. I mean, it's gonna be a while. Damn it, that's you. Sorry, Sarge, I tried to kill you again. I do have a tendency to do that when you're playing Moe's.
And I was wearing something that I thought would keep... You know what? I just gotta go back to wearing the super neon skin. That seemed to work pretty well on keeping things straightforward.
I live for this!
When we get to another one of the stations, I'll look at flipping the skin.
I mean, it's not like I can actually hurt you, so it really doesn't matter that much.
It is a waste of ammo, though.
Get him, Zoomer.
What?
Zoomer. Zoomer, he's my drone. That's literally what... It's not actually its name, but it is what Zane refers to it as.
Oh, can I not use this? Apparently I can't use this ladder to get back up to everyone. Hopefully. Alright, I guess I gotta run it.
Huh? Delicious as usual. I just looked at Code Red Zero out on the country.
Wait, there's a Code Red Zero?
Yeah, it's only Ohio.
Oh, motherfucker!
Yep, we're Ohio.
But I don't want to go to Ohio.
Oh, I got a badass. He's dead, never mind.
Second win. Melee. God, I have no melee damage right now. This is awful.
There's still enemies alive here somewhere. Are they?
Somebody help me! I would prefer not to die like this! Save me! Guys, this is not funny! Much! Help!
Well, that chaos went surprisingly well. I don't think anybody died. Like, permanently anyways.
You can either help me or I'm gonna yell at you every 15 seconds. Hello? Somebody help me!
That was not 15 seconds
I would
unknown.
prefer not to die like this. Get me down!
Playing too much dynamite.
Okay, this is an excellent prank. We've all had
a great time, except for me. Please get me down. Please. Hello? Somebody help me!
Hey, bro.
I would prefer not to die like this.
You guys are over here.
Someone help me! That would be you.
So the guardian angel from the Fallen Heroes.
If you were in trouble.
It is a fixed shock element gun with a variable pellet count, which can go from 9 basically up to 32. Pause for Underwear Man.
Yo, little help.
Bandit life.
Bandit life.
Will ya? I like to hang, but not like this. Not like this.
I punched you down.
Oh, my briefs are.
Hey, feet work good. Nice to meet you. Hey, thanks.
Nice to meet
If
you.
you hadn't come along, I'd be dead. So, what are you doing here?
I came to see Pandora's legendary half-naked bandits, clearly. Also, I just joined up with Lilith and the Crimson Raiders.
You're with the Firehawk? Oh man, I used to run with Lilith back in the day. But, you know, now I'm a bandit war chief. Go Sun Smashers.
Go Sun Smashers.
I mean, at least I used to be a war chief. Until, you know, my clan found that stupid alien junk. I warned them not to mess with that crap. But what do? They tie me up and they take it to the Calypso twins. Not cool, bro. Well, we should probably get out of here before the COV come back. So, where are Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
A former COV propaganda center. I beat down every last one of them.
Now we're talking! Come on, let's get out of here. I'll lead the way, even though I'm totally unarmed. Can't let them know you're afraid and totally defenseless, bro. Bandit life!
Bandit life!
So, you took over that COV propaganda center all by your little self?
Whittle, have you seen me?
Barely
Whittle.
broke a sweat.
I am impressed.
Yo, Bald Hunter, what's the holdup? Oh man, trashed my camp! Like, that is not where that bloody skull should be! It is completely ruining the vibe!
Ruining the feng
Oh,
shui.
I know a shortcut! This way!
Don't make me go back up there. Oh, come on.
There it goes.
Coast is clear!
Bandit life!
Firehawk. Those Calypsos won't stop until every bandit on Pandora worships them like gods. I mean, bandits don't need gods. We worship a hot fire and a charred piece of meat. There are rules.
Yeah.
A hot meat and a charred piece of fire.
I'm sure Lilith will be glad to see me. We're tight, bro. Super tight.
Super.
Sure you are.
Soup's tight.
Bro tight.
Bro,
That's a thing.
Bro tight.
Bro Sidon.
Oh.
Pandora's in trouble. I feel it in my bones.
Maybe that's just the harsh desert wind on my bare sun-dappled chest.
Sarge Cub was killing a fucking skag over there.
I know. The installation spot wasn't in there, it was back here.
Oh, sweet digs. Fortified, well ventilated. You know, throw some bloody skulls up on the walls. You got yourself a nice, cozy place here, friend.
Vaughn? What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, a Lilith! Former war chief of the Sun Smashers, reporting for duty! Go Crimson Raiders!
It's good to see you, Vaughn. The Raiders will take all the help we can get. So, Vault Hunter, did you find the map?
No, I didn't. But I'm doing spine-related stuff, Lilith. Hold on a second.
Do you also have your orange crush?
Good hunting!
look at all this auto sell stuff.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm up to like $7,000 already.
His secret stash was full of money.
So yeah, the Guardian Angel, between 9 and 32 pellets, fires a bunch of slow-moving, incredibly weak orbs in the shape of a giant flapping bird, which bounce off walls and deal splash damage. And then all of that, about the shock damage and the pellet count and the bouncing bullets, is completely irrelevant. Because there are two very important things to keep in mind about the Guardian Angel. The first is that it is a trash tier weapon and should never be fired as a gun. And the second is that it is the single most broken weapon in the entire game by an unfathomable margin.
Uh-huh.
So the reason that it's so busted is because the actual red text effect to go with the low damage bird orbs is that you deal 500% increased damage the farther away your target is from you, with the upper limit being reached at around 25 meters. And that's 500% extra damage, and not your gun deals up to 500% extra damage. You deal up to 500% extra damage with everything you do. Action skills, grenades, like literally everything else you do, 500% extra damage when you're holding it. Sarge jumps in Iron Bear with, with the Guardian Angel. Well, no, that doesn't work because Bear and Cub break the rules. But like, racks on Flak, bonus. It's pretty fucking disgusting. Not terribly great for you as a melee Amara because, I mean,
yeah.
But action skill Amaras, like, super love that thing. Great gun. Great gun in general. Terrible gun. Great item. Terrible gun.
Map wasn't there, so I took this bandit instead.
Map? If you're talking about that alien junk, my clan is bringing it to the Calypso twins as an offering. They're heading to the Holy Broadcast Center. It's where the Calypsos host murder sermons to amp up their followers.
We can't let the Calypsos get that map, but the Holy Broadcast Center is a long ride. Vault Hunter, you're gonna need some wheels. My friend Ellie runs the Catch a Ride. Go introduce yourself and she'll hook you up.
Yeah, we gotta go get our car from Ellie.
Alright, while I'm here...
we also have, from the same vault card, the Mechanic, which is a non-elemental weapon. Shoots bouncing car tires that deal splash damage on contact. If actively being held prior to entering a vehicle, then both the weapon damage and the damage from running a fucker over while driving will be increased by 100%. Kind of unfortunate it doesn't give an increase to your boost gauge like the relic from Borderlands 2, but, whatever.
I lost my antenna!
Oh, it's okay, little buddy. I can help.
Yes! I'm gonna be bigger and badder than ever! But
Alright, Anu, does this help? Can you distinguish me from bandits now?
I don't know. There's no bandits around.
Go for it! Even though finding me a new antenna is vitally important, you can do this mission on the side. And you'll probably want to get a vehicle for this one.
Oh, probably gonna want to get a... Okay, so get the vehicle first, then do that. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And then there's the Bird of Prey, which is a Jacobs. Can be non-elemental. Huge damage. Big PP damage. Every hit on an enemy has a 1 in 3 to summon
damage,
a powerful homing
beautiful
projectile
damage.
from above the target that deals 600% of the weapon damage as
Vaughn, what
damage
the
on
hell?
hit.
You knew I've been looking for that map. Why
So,
didn't you bring it to me?
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, Bird of Prey.
Okay,
Pretty
I see
good.
what happened here. Let me explain. I let the map slip into the hands of culty psychopaths, and now the whole galaxy's in danger.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh, there's a...
Okay,
Now remind me, what'd you say you was gonna do to my gal pal Lil?
God Queen Tyreen will drink soup from the skull of the great heretic!
My bad, finger slipped.
Still as great as the last game.
Didn't see you there.
Sorry, what was that, Natsu?
I said still as great as the last game.
Yep. Ellie's still Ellie.
Still miss Scooter, but Ellie's great.
Okay, you do know what happened with Scooter then.
Yeah, we played Borderlands 2.
Yeah, but that was in the Fight for Sanctuary DLC.
Yeah, we did all the DLC. Well, actually, you and I might not have done Tiny Tina's, but I know I've done all the DLC.
Yeah, because I remember you and I had started Tiny Tina's and we never finished it, but...
Ever since that Hector sumbitch took down Sanctuary, we've been up to our tits in bandits. The Crimson Raiders sure as hell took a beating over the last few years. But with Lilith at the helm, I know we'll keep standing strong. We've spent the last I don't know how long following one vault map lead after another, and we ain't turned up jack squat. But Lil said she's got a new lead, and I got a feeling we're getting closer.
She's got a feeling
that somebody's watching me.
So, moving on to the Welcome to Pandora card, there is a relic on there called the Schluter. It has the unique effect of making Bio's life more difficult. So for 12 seconds after you kill an enemy, the base odds of you getting a legendary to drop from killing enemies or from opening lootable objects like chests are increased by... Go on, take a guess.
It's either going to be something really small or really big. 200%.
1,000%.
Holy shit.
It doesn't increase the odds for an enemy that already has a higher than normal drop chance to drop a specific piece of legendary gear, but it does boost the odds that they'll drop extra pieces of legendary gear from the world drop list.
Non-dedicated loot drops only.
Yes, precisely. The funny thing is that, and I pointed this out to Bio when Sarge and I were running around one time. The funny thing about the Schluter is that the Schluter considers a enemy death to be your car blowing up. So if you happen to know of a place where there's a chest that could contain legendaries, like such as that chest that we got from doing the spine mission, and you drive a car over there with the shooter equipped, blow up your car and jump into the basement fast enough, basically every single item in that chest will be a legendary. The Schluter is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I can't wait to get that at level 27.
Level 27? Why the hell? Oh, wait, what?
That's what it says for me. It's requirement level 27.
Let me check. Schluter. Oh, well, yeah, mine won't show me because I'm not high enough, or because I've already bought it. Yeah, that might be the level that, like, they expect you're first gonna get access to relics. That might be why. But yes, it's very good. Then there's the... go ahead, talk to Ellie.
I heard y'all
It's like 2 more to go.
Good to see old Lil found some new blood. I'm Ellie. Hey,
3 more to go.
what
I
you
lied.
staring at, hun?
You look hard to knock down. Could have used you during training.
Ain't you a heartbreaker? Lil said you was looking for a vehicle. Damn cultist stole all mine. Mind stealing me one back? Then I'll set you up with a catch a ride. And thanks for coming by.
Thanks for coming by.
Sugar boots.
So there's the Pyro Burst. Non-elemental only, fixed parts. A couple seconds after making contact with something, the Pyro Burst does its best impression of the contraband skyrocket from Borderlands 2 by turning itself into a localized fireworks show. On activation, it begins to repeatedly launch itself high into the air a total of 5 times, with each of the bounces releasing 8 homing elemental orbs, 2 fire, 2 shock, 2 corrosive, and 2 radiation. to seek out the nearest enemy to them and explode in a light show of neon vomit with an overall total of 40 homing projectiles. Unfortunately, unlike the visuals of the skyrocket that it's emulating, if the skyrocket were set to 13 out of 10, the actual damage of the pyro burst doesn't meet the same mark, since unlike the skyrocket, which for those unfamiliar actually did fucking stupid damage all the way up through UVHM despite being a grenade you literally start the game with in your inventory, base damage per explosion of the pyro burst is low as hell. So it's kind of not that great. There's the Troubleshooter, which is a Hyperion, non-elemental, fires orbs of randomly selected elements at the cost of 2 ammo per shot, which ricochet off surfaces, hitting an enemy with them. It'll start cycling through random elements and hard focus on the element that's best suited to killing whatever health type the enemy in question has. So if it hits a flesh enemy, it'll swap to fire, shock for shields, corrosive for armor. If it hits an enemy that's resistant or immune to what would normally be the ideal element, then it will actually notice and switch to the second best element to deal with that. Not really great because of the ammo efficiency, but it's not terrible for mobbing. But yeah, like boss fights, not a great choice. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention that the Pyro Burst's radius is yes. So while it's not going to kill enemies, it will kill you. Oh, that's you. And the last thing up was the Gold Rush. Quick corrosive element. Big damage. Enemies killed drop extra stacks of money. Every stack of money collected while you're holding it is 5% boost to fire rate, reload speed, and mag size for 10 seconds. That can stack up to 20 times. So, yeah, not bad. And that's all the vault card stuff.
Just park your car there, hun. All right, now register with a catch ride so you can digistruct a new one whenever you want. Just in case you get a Pandora flat, meaning your car explodes. Got a rocket launcher I've been testing. All yours, sweet thing. Just make sure you equip it.
Artemis, you're in front of the screen again, sweetie. Come here. If you want to be cuddly, come here. This works. Okay, now I have Artemis settled.
Uh-huh.
Where are we going to next?
Well, that's what I'm waiting to find out.
Colors selected. I'm assuming all that's gonna be only one part each. Yep. Alright, so there's another quest back here.
Oh yeah, one of the
Bounty. Hunter.
One
This
of the bounties.
cultist sumbitch who calls himself the Holy Dump Truck. Well, he's been talking crap about the Raiders. That won't stand, amigo. Go tear him a new hole or 2 or 7. I ain't as concerned with the precise number as the outcome, you understand. That said, might be right to just go ahead and shoot him in the ass. That'll send a lesson to the other bandits not to mess with the Raiders.
Oh, there's also another mission back by Lilith. Yeah, we can get that while we swing on through.
So yeah, summary. You probably want to get enough keys to get a Schluter for later. Natsu will eventually be stupid, and if you want to not die over and over, get the Super Soldier. So yeah, you want to get the Blade Fury at some point. Natsu. There are multiple of them really, but it's neither here nor there.
Vaughn, know anything about these COV statues?
Ugh, the children of the vault have been leaving these suck-butt COV statues all over the place.
Suck
You know
butt
what?
indeed.
We're gonna stick it to those wannabe gods and make our own idols. In my image. Yeah, good idea. From Chiseled Jaw to Legendary Calves. First off, go find all my wanted posters. P.S. I am very wanted. If we're gonna pull this off, we're gonna need those pictures of me to feed into the 3D scanner thing. Then we can start printing out the statues that look like me instead. That'll really tick off the Calypsos.
Also per bio.
Well, first I got a Holy Dump Truck to take out, so...
I didn't go from Hyperion
Per bio, you want to make real sure we complete the bonus objective that Ellie gave us.
After
Not
I
to.
refused to join that stupid cult, Tyrene Calypso put a bounty
Shoot
on
him
my
in the ass?
sculpted
Yeah,
ass.
okay.
And the rest of me too. But I'm still
Oh, that means I
alive,
have to
baby.
shoot my gun.
And I'm still shaking it, bro. Yo, Vault Hunter. So that road will take you right to the Holy Broadcast Center. Watch out for those so-called twin gods. From what I hear, Tyrene Calypso's the star of the show. Her brother Troy runs the cult's propaganda. P.S. They both suck. Just saying.
Level 6.
Got any more for the meat grinder? Beautiful.
Badass fanatic. And that badass
It
fanatic.
just looks like a regular fanatic to me. I feel like I've been lied to.
Oh hey, it's Holy Dump Truck.
It is.
I would like to shoot you in the ass. It just keeps turning to face me though.
Well, you can only turn to face one of us at a time. It's not counting when I'm shooting him in the butt, though.
Yeah, it didn't count when I just shot him in the
Alright,
butt.
hold on. Let me try a different gun. Okay, well, now he's facing me, so...
I accidentally fell. I guess.
God damn it!
Alright, I'm back.
Right there!
Shooting him in the ass is not doing anything!
I even shot it when he was shaking it at me earlier. Ah, grenade. Shake it. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna complete that because we've been shooting him in the ass nonstop, and he didn't fucking get the. Didn't complete the objective, so.
Oh, a legendary shotgun.
Dastardly the tidal wave by any chance?
I think it was. That's what it was. Oh, I got 2 legendaries actually. What the hell?
I dropped one.
Yeah, somebody dropped the transformer shield.
Oh.
Dump truck
my bad.
stash is probably behind a secret trap door. Might need to do something special to get it open.
Yeah, Dastardly the tidal wave was the shotgun.
Tidal wave is pretty good.
And then Transformer shield, yeah. Oh, my current shield gives me bonus experience and loot rarity, so I'm sticking with that for now.
Electrical connection on the ground, that might do the trick.
Projectiles oscillate up and down and ricochet. 100% critical hit damage, 71% weapon damage, consumes 2 ammo per shot, and a weapon zoom.
I mean, you saw it, Bio. We were sitting there shooting him in the ass nonstop, and just it wasn't going. So certainly weren't for lack of trying.
Yeah, I don't know what the game expected from us. I was shooting him in the ass, and it was just like, nah.
Hot damn! Look at that! That's called a red chest in bandit speak. Probably 'cause of blood or something. Bandits are happier about blood than a tick on a skag's ass. Anyways, you're always more likely to find good stuff in them red chests. They're usually hidden pretty good though, so you'll have to really search them out. But it's worth it. Thanks for taking care of that dump truck situation, sweet thing.
So what did we miss out on by not getting the bonus objective, or was it just experience?
I don't know. I do know that we got a transformer, and the transformer. Make sure I'm getting the correct version of the transformer. Borderlands 3 transformer is 40% bullet absorb and immunity to electric, like immunity to shock damage.
Yeah.
Or rather, your shield regenerates from shock damage.
Yeah, it converts 100% of shock damage into shield, is what it says. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the red text do?
I mean that's the effect of the weapon.
Oh, do we have a mod that's giving us what the red text does? Is that what's going on? Because I can see that while I'm looking at the item.
Yeah, frequently a lot of part of the community patch is giving like an idea of what the red text does. Sometimes it does sometimes it is useful to have the full-on description as well. But yeah, that's what the transformer is.
Gotcha.
Damn it, now I don't get to shoot. I mean, I don't get to poke fun at my wife.
Alright, golden calves. And bad perception.
So the optional reward for completing that objective is a weapon called the butt plug.
That psycho is sporting a great hat. I want it. Get it for me, recruits. Just go.
Non-elemental, fixed parts, fixed masher trigger, fixed 110% melee damage accessory.
God damn it.
I mean, we did everything in our power to get that to happen, but
The game didn't let us get it.
I didn't realize that this game was made by Larian Studios, and it's just going to try and dick me over in every possible way.
Listen, it can try, but it can't actually do that because I have all of the end game gear you could ever want. So, it will try, but it will fail. I have ensured that you have the good stuff. And not even because I was trying, because it just kept giving me shit that was specifically good for you.
swarm the bandits in Pandora with promises of death cars and meat storms and blood saunas. Good stuff, right? I mean, even my clan fell for it. Gullible idiots.
New parts.
So one thing that is going to be important to keep in mind is that anytime that you like steal a car from the enemies, there's a possibility that it might have parts that you don't have yet on it. And if you then take that car to the Catch-A-Ride, you unlock those parts. This one in particular that I stole doesn't have anything new on it, but...
That claptrap guy tried to slide across a car hood. Didn't know you could screw that up so bad. Ooh, he had a high-end aftermarket motor. Good find.
I have lost track of... Oh, wait. No, wait, I have. Natsu, where the hell did you go?
Hello. Ow. I don't want to spend. Yeah, sure.
Go on, little bud. Didn't anyone teach you how to fight?
A lot of arcades. This was not the area with the... bonus Farkid boss, though.
Aw, but we were just getting started.
Oh, by the way, midgets have been renamed to Tinks now.
Okay.
Because I guess midget was offensive or something. So Ascension Bluff is off towards the Holy Broadcast Center. Oh yeah, and then Dump Truck also drops TK's Wave.
Oh man. TK Baja?
Yeah.
Oh.
Non-elemental, fire, shock. You know, it's TK's Wave. It's the same gun still.
Let me get some more water.
TK Fire.
180% plus melee damage when shield is depleted. And not worth it. My other shields give me blunts of extra experience and whatnot, so no.
Super strong at close range, TK's wave, but not that great at distance. And then there's the tidal wave, which is from Borderlands 2. Fires 2 horizontal lines of slow-moving orbs that go up and down in a wave pattern. It's a version of TK's wave that's worse in just about every conceivable way.
Hey, Sugar. Moxie here, and I've got a job for you. Those Calypso twins live for attention, right? So I say we take it away by turning their own broadcast towers against them.
At some point.
Well, yeah, I was trying to capture the car that you blew up in case it had any new parts.
Yeah, sure.
It's a shame that we don't have access to my most favoritist car in this game yet.
Is it the one with only one wheel?
Yeah. Not that I'll ever need it by the time we get there, and it kind of, you know.
Gotta go see it.
You are nearing a historical marker of Typhon de Leon.
Ah, see, this one has new parts on it.
He disappeared decades ago while seeking the Iridian homeworld. I am
I'm
eager
just gonna
to
find a
acquire
catch-a-ride.
any information Typhon de Leon left
There's a
behind.
catch-a-ride right next to me.
I don't know where you are at present.
I
is the tricky thing.
Southwest of you, I think. I think that's your. Yeah.
Southwest when the
Wait,
map rotates is not.
Opposite direction where you're headed right now. Yep, that way. And then hook to the right when you come around the arch.
Ah. Yeah, this one's got the shock module on it.
New parts unlocked.
Oh, there's level 7.
Yeah, level 7.
Now that is a quality wanted poster. It really shows off the old blood hand. Started wearing that during Blood Feud number 2. No, it was 3. That's right. Because number 2 was the time I declared war against a mountain. Guess which one's still standing, bro?
Declared war against a mountain.
Yeah, but guess which one's still standing, bro?
Don't remember anyone snagging that picture, but I can't blame them. Those are my trusty Hyperion Red Bar X2000s with Quicksilver Fly and no-rise banding. Oh, best underwear in the universe, bro. It's the only good thing Hyperion ever gave me.
I understood like 3 of those words.
Just between you and me, they're the source of all my power.
Oh, who's on the ground?
No one.
Be the one.
I definitely saw somebody on the ground.
Being taken. Ha! Man, we've come a long way since bandit selfies. You know, back when I started my first bandit clan, if you want an image of yourself, you gotta bloody up your face real good and then smash it on a rock. What do those Calypso twins think they are anyway, gods? You know, someone called my pecs divine once? That's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, Vaughn. That's why there's a badass right there. Hello, badass.
I'll use a gun until I actually get augments to my melee damage.
Badass, I can't read.
English.
That's just
major.
a shotgun tank.
Oh, I'm just very tired.
I'm very tired. I'm you. I feel like we just hit level 7 like 10 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Alright, now feed those wanted posters into the scanner. Wow, I'm really walking you through this, aren't I?
Thinking we were also a little bit under leveled to be over here. Because like stuff was level 9 and we were level like 6 when we came in here, so.
Oh, okay.
That probably has something to do with it.
Light Tiger converts action skill to corrosive damage. That's fun. Increased splash damage and takes reduced splash damage. Samsara, gun damage and health regen. Nothing down this green tree so far that's increasing my melee damage. Come on. Give me something. I guess we'll convert to corrosive and we'll put a point into splash damage stuff.
Splash damage does scale well with the Blade Fury, so. Hey, look, statues.
Well, how'd they turn out?
Looking fit, almost as built as me.
Almost.
Oh, come on, I know. Now, let's swap out some of those crabby old COV statues for some of my perfection, as you so rightly put it.
I don't remember you saying anything about perfection.
So long, COV! And hello, glorious Golden Vaughn! Oh man, look at me now. Got my own statue, just joined up with the #1 clan on the planet. Go Crimson Raiders! I love this day!
Go Sun Smashers.
Love that smashing sound! When the Calypsos see my golden visage, they're gonna be pissed! You know, someday, maybe I'll give the whole bandit war chief thing another go, but for now, I'm really good rolling with you and smashing the COV into dust. Anyway, thanks for your help, and come see me when you have a chance.
Oh, hey, Natsu. Swing back over here real quick.
Over here.
Back the direction you came from. There seems to be a Typhon log over to that direction over there. So.
Back up there over here.
No, stop. You're going away from it. Opposite direction.
I was going towards the green thing.
Okay. You're just running away from me now. It's maybe over this direction somewhere. I saw it on the mini map. Oh, there it is. It's up on that cliff.
I don't know why. I can see Ellen Sarge's name above their head, but not yours.
He's an imposter.
My parents' turd farm wasn't far from here. One time Skags ate some of our tools, but I hunted those bastards down and licked them good. And only now it occurs to me that that expression might not sound so great. Who cares? I am who I am, and I'm telling you, I licked those Skags real good.
Huh. Find the Ascension Bluff Typhon logs.
Yes. The logs of Typhon de Leon, the first Vault Hunter.
The first of the first of the first.
Going so fast, oh. Where did I leave around the corner? Oh my god!
You got unwedged. You were supposed to get through!
Alright, what other side quests do we have left to work on?
If you wanted to increase your melee damage quickly, you should probably go down the purple tree. I mean, maybe, but if you're trying to get your end cap stuff, like your green trees where you get your like end cap and your game-changing middle skill.
Oh, we still have to turn in the quest of bond.
That's true. You do have to do that, yes. He's back with Lilith, though, isn't he?
The quest that we can do out here. Is that me by chance? No, that wants us to map transition. Okay, so not that one. What about this one?
The big suck.
No, that one also wants us to map transition in the same spot. Okay. What about this one? Also wants us to map transition. Okay, so it looks like we're just gonna map transition no matter what.
There is a Pandora radio that we can do.
This one as well, right? Yeah, that one also wants us to map transition. What's the Pandora radio?
Well, giving directions doesn't really work, but it's like between here and that map transition that it wants us to do.
Oh, the yellow diamond? Okay.
No, the green diamond.
Oh, it looks yellow to me.
Where are we going, Sarge?
I know not which way the wind is blowing.
Going anywhere with an exploding barrel. Yay. Little badass tink.
I just killed one of those too.
I just turned off a speaker. Is that what we're supposed to be doing here?
No, we're supposed to be sabotaging this thing that, like up at the top.
Oh, okay.
Gotta climb more. Elle and I are standing next to it.
Now they'll have to spread their manure by hand and not over the airwaves.
Thanks, Moxie. Thank you, Moxie. Very cool.
Okie dokie. Back to the vehicle. Whee!
Cup's empty. Guess it's up to me.
Back to the droughts. What?
I don't know.
Huh.
What?
Well, the player has joined.
What?
Play. Public is joining your game. What?
Ah. Ah.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate the Calypso twins so much. They conned the band into Pandora with promises of death cars and meat storms and blood saunas. Good stuff, right? I mean, even my clan fell for it. Gullible idiots.
Did that one have a bounty? No! Sure!
Hello again, Artemis.
It's possible you picked the wrong battle.
Sweetie, I can't see the screen when you
down
stand.
there. I guess I'll get the vehicle and drag it around to that.
Hey, I bet there's something in there we can use. Check it out. Can't get me in here, false thief.
No, it blew up the car. God damn it. Uh-oh.
Having some trouble?
I'm in danger.
How low can you go? Pretty low, if you ask me.
I had something that was low health near me. I'm gonna die. Yep.
You can make it through. I believe in you. Just
I had a low health target nearby me and then it disappeared.
Vault thief! Just give up!
Just sprint at the opening and hit crouch. It's not that hard.
Can't get me in here, Vault thief!
You'll have to get under that thing somehow.
You have to get under the thing somehow, says Claptrap after we've already gotten under the thing.
How low can you go? Pretty low, if you ask me. That umbrella would come in handy when it rains on Pandora, never.
And I finally made it back.
You did, yay. I'm very sad that they blew up that car that I had. I could have gotten as a technical.
Your cordial greeting has me uneasy for some reason.
Fear not, friend. I am keeping the voices at bay with this mighty cap atop my head.
I require that metal headpiece.
Oh, no. I couldn't possibly part with it. Not right now. You'll have to destroy the mind control transmission dishes first. They're beaming voices into my brain.
You heard the man. Destroy those transmission dishes. I need that hat.
Wow.
That guy's leg. I need it.
I can feel the mind control releasing its hold. Yes! Keep destroying the dishes so that I can finally be free of the voices! Ah! Now I am free!
Completely sane Sid.
Yes! We're free of those horrible calming voices! I can finally be the skin cupcake!
Common voices, yes. Kill Sid. Okay.
Well, he's dead. Now pick up that hat.
Now pick up that hat.
Shiny! That hat would make me the talk of the town. Those snooty aristocrats couldn't kick me out of their fancy galas anymore.
Next closest one's right over here.
There must be something down there. See if you could open that floor door somehow.
Oh.
Immune. What if we slammed onto it? Ooh.
There's gotta be a way to get that door open. Nice butt power.
Got it.
No wire hangers!
Oh, a coat hanger? Yeah, that could give me sort of a rustic vibe. No, a rusty vibe.
At I the right? No, I am not.
Whoop.
Iron Cub's got claws! Murked! Mowed down by the mini-mech.
Oh, we can't get through this way with our vehicles.
Nope, sure can't. Oh, there's another Typhon log over there as well. Hold on, before we go over, if you come.
Oh, okay, I see it on the map.
Yeah, I think it's up this cliff. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's above me.
Yep.
Sup? Look there.
You see that?
You don't say.
Over there.
My old stomping grounds. See that big-ass monster skeleton? I was so busy hunting a radiant crap one day that he almost stomped me into a Pandora pancake. But I dove at the last second, and then I did a triple
There was
backflip
a unique
straight to his
enemy, you
mouth,
guys,
right past the
over
teeth,
here in your
and shot
dump
my way
trucks
out his
area.
sphincter. I
Wait, were
smelled
we
like
near a dump
monster
truck?
ass for weeks, but I'd do it again, and I did.
Marks the spot.
Truck. Oh wait, we did dump truck earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was the guy who was supposed to shoot in the ass.
Yeah.
Or should I say the guy we did shoot in the ass in the game?
Oh,
was
okay.
no.
So the direction that we were headed for the thing that you were here for, the satellite tower, I believe that's where I was thinking of before with the one boss Varkid. I don't think that's what Bio's talking about, but that's where the boss Varkid I was thinking about was.
Yo, Vault Hunter. So that road will take you right to the Holy Broadcast
Oh,
Center.
can it, Vaughn?
Watch out for those so-called twin gods. From what I hear, Tyreen Calypso's the star of the show. Her brother Troy runs the cult's propaganda.
Yeah, no, like I
BS, they
said,
both
I
suck.
didn't
Just
think
saying.
it was. Oh, it's a face.
Oh, watch out for all that scary electricity. There's
What
gotta be a way
scary
to shut it
electricity, Claptrap? It's already off.
off. Ooh, a spork might look nice. I'll rinse it off later.
Yes. A spork to eat my KFC with. My
Said it's
famous
full.
bowl.
Where are we going, bud?
The last part, way down yonder. I guess we're walking it.
Well, you don't have a choice because there's a thing here.
Varkid Valley.
Welcome to Varkid Valley.
Home of the Varkid Burger.
This
Oh,
over
the
here.
Varkid Burger,
Hold on,
home of
before we
Varkid Burger.
That's a COV echo
Okay.
transponder.
Wow.
Who knows what kind of nefarious broadcasts they might be sending with that thing? Climb up there and destroy it. Go on, climb up there.
Shut up, Claptrap. We're dealing with psychos. Also Varkids.
Legendary skin for, I think, a vehicle?
You know you could climb up there, right? I know you could climb, even though you don't have my powerful robot clamps. You can do it! Now destroy that echo transponder! And pick up the antenna! We've got some good options, recruit. Return to me and we'll try them out.
Okay, so if we come over here...
Greetings, Vault Hunter.
There she
Oh,
is.
Sir Hammerlock.
Hammerlock, and I require you to hunt and kill things for me. You see, the Borderlands are full of rare and dangerous specimens. I will pay you top dollar for their trophies. Lavender Crawley is the matriarch of the Crawley family, a bloodline of particularly snooty markets. She must die.
Alright, Mama Bear's pissed!
I suggest you look
Ooh, I got a legendary drop off of it.
Nice.
From what I remember, the legendary drop off of them isn't particularly great. Yeah, predatory lending. So there's two. There's the Linoge, which is either fire or corrosive and can spawn with parts giving up to 120% increased melee damage. Fires 3 slow-moving bullets, costs 2 ammo. They can ricochet variable parts. Can reach the bullets to 4 or 5, but ammo costs going up to 3 or 4. Terribly inaccurate beyond low range, not very good. Then there's the predatory lending, which I rolled here. Uses your money as a supply rather than SMG ammo at a rate of 1 bullet per dollar. Continuous fire increases fire rate to a cap. Better all-around stats than similar level purples, and can do serviceably for a bit as a functionally infinite ammo bullet hose. But you know, it's not gonna be the best ever. So, I mean, I got it, but
Inspecting doesn't do anything for this.
This will be later.
Oh.
yeah, we don't have the thing that lets us do stuff with those yet, and we basically don't until like the very end of the game. So, fair warning.
Okay. Alright, so nothing else to do over here then.
Nope, we just came over here to kill the Crowleys, basically.
Gotcha.
The game doesn't give you vehicle skins as world drop. The only way to get those is by stealing vehicles and turning them in. Also, the enemy that we missed, there's a outcropping we can see on the map near Dump Truck's tower that looks like a circle. Oh, yeah. I know the one you're talking about now, yes.
What's that?
I immediately remember what you're talking about. Now that I see the map location for it.
I'm being shot at.
So I'm not sure if you caught the conversation or if you were distract for something
I need
else.
to turn down the in-game volume because it is absolutely just drowning you out this entire time. Dear Lord.
But Bio did point out where the other thing that we missed earlier was.
Okay.
So if you pull up the map and you look at the stack tower that we had fought dump truck on, right nearby there's a little like jutty outy bit that looks kind of like a donut.
Stack tower. Stack tower, yeah.
So it was across the jump, so from like where we were, we'd follow the left-hand wall, like on the map, right? And then that'll bring us around over the jump. That'll take us onto the other side. There's the big, like, stacky thing in the middle of the bit there, and then just past that, there's a there's like a donut-shaped peninsula with like a circle in the middle of it.
Waypoint, you know, with a custom.
Yeah, but I don't think other people see those.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're not seeing the one I put down for it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't just set a waypoint, is I was pretty sure it wasn't gonna matter.
Yeah, I got no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, just drive, hug the left-hand wall.
Ugh.
You're stuck on a rock, Sarge.
I know.
Drive into every rock along the way. Jump over that bridge over there to get to the other side.
No!
Or crash into that pole. That works too.
And then into Sarge.
And then into Sarge. Okay. So go past the big stacky bit. That you... Okay, but past
Well,
it.
you said go past it.
Yes. Over this way. And then
behind.
in here. Right in here.
I was driving past it like you said.
You did. You just didn't drive past it the right way. The Demaskagan! Well, 2 Demaskagans, actually. Actually, substantially more than 2 Demaskagans. Holy shit, you get a lot more of these in multiplayer. What the hell? It's like 2 demo dogs when you're by yourself, but... Look at how many of these fuckers there are with this many of us. Got another level up too, so that's fun. And I got a legendary drop out of it.
Oh wait, no, I do see a legendary off over on one of the bodies over there. Nice.
Oh, and Owl has also tossed a Nighthawken on the ground.
What'd I get?
That's what I heard.
I got a quick draw monocle.
Okay. That is a Jacob sniper. I'm not misremembering. I got a hunted.
Extremely high crit damage, and crit hits ricochet 1 bullet at the nearest enemy.
Oh, that's a persistent thing on basically all Jacob's weapons in this game.
Oh, okay. They did that in 4 as well. I just wasn't sure if that was a thing in this one.
Yo, Cryo Nighthawken. Cryo and Incendiary Nighthawken. Okay, so the possible drops here. We had the Monocle. Non-elemental, unique fixed scope with a 14.6 times zoom. When actively zoomed, it has a 3.5 multiplicative crit damage buff, which does not apply to the fake crit scored by a Flax Fadeaway, and instead requires you to actually hit a proper crit. There's the Hunted.
Oh, there's a hunted over here.
Non-elemental fixed parts cannot spawn with scope. 175 increased damage against robotic enemies. Low fire rate, standard Jacob's crit ricochet. It's the Buffalo from Borderlands 2, basically. And then there's the Nighthawken. Fixed cryo element, though if dropped prior to the level range where cryo weapons normally begin to drop, it will be non-elemental. Can spawn with a full auto and 4-round burst, full auto and semi-auto, or full 4-round and semi-auto. 0 delay between burst firing, so trigger spamming and burst results in significantly faster fire rates than full auto is capable of. Weird gun, needlessly confusing thing for no reason. Depending on the time of day of the planet you're currently on, the Nighthawk changes its element from cryo to fire, with cryo being daytime and fire being night. But in addition to that, it also fires differing numbers of projectiles based on the time of day, defaulting to 1 during the day, then going up to 2 as the day progresses, and then to 3 during night. But then, because the game doesn't actively update the number of displayed projectiles on an item card, it means that the projectiles that are displayed on the card won't line up with what you're seeing sometimes. And then every planet in the game has a different day-night system, with some of them not even doing that and just permanently being either day or night. And some locked to one or the other depending on what area you're zoned into. And so the Nighthawkin is just kind of unpredictable as to what it's going to do.
Gotcha. Well, does anyone want my, why is it not showing the name anymore? There we go. My monocle. Because I am not going to use sniper rifles on this build. Oh, nice. Thank you.
I mean, I'll take it if no one else will.
I have them already.
If no one wants the Nighthawkin, I'll take that one.
Go for it.
Another close range weapon for me. Guess until I actually start stacking up some melee damage. Yeah, Bio. I assumed it was a vehicle skin because it was some kind of color customization. It didn't seem to reference my character, but the ones that I just dropped mentioned something about a room, so maybe that's what I was looking at, was a room color customization or something.
Seems probable.
All I know is it was legendary, and I was like, oh, cool. Custom point right now. Oh, it's the turn-in point. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and ship the claptrap and call it a night because we are past time.
Oh shit, so we are.
Yep.
Good news, somebody was paying attention. I was just playing Borderlands.
Spread! I can't decide! You gotta choose for me, recruit! But beware! You hold my very aesthetic in your hand! Now, complete me!
I don't want, let me switch them once. There we go. Spork.
Where did he... Where is he gone?
Oh, claptrap?
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Yo!
Spork.
Spork.
Spork. Spork, spork. Ooh. Piss off, Skank. So, like, I unironically adore Jacob's weapons in this game because of that ricochet thing on crit. Like, they're so fucking good.
middle name. Named Ferocity Flint.
Ah, you guys, Ferocity is Zane's middle name. Apparently. He's just decreed this. Zane Ferocity Flint. Alright, so end of first
of many.
End of first stream. We're level 9. So not too bad. I want to say that like your first capstone is roughly around like level 28 or so, if I'm remembering right. So we're like halfway to a capstone already. Not quite, but
Okay. Oh, good. The next branch down, I start getting increased in melee damage with Find Your Center.
Oh, and incidentally, don't forget to equip augments and stuff as you go down the trees as well.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I changed my action skill to do corrosive damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not using binary system long term, but it's better than not having anything there at the moment, so.
Yes.
I don't have access to any of the stuff for Zoomer yet, because I haven't started going down his tree.
Ooh, I'll get access to a new action skill at the next tier as well, where I summon fists from the ground.
Yeah.
So enemies are going to fist them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna fist them.
Fist them. Fist them good.
Fist that skag.
So this is like one of those situations where like if we had the Schluter, right, with that car sitting there, you just blow it up, drop down here, and the chest that has respawned. Oh.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh. So you're saying we can blow up a vehicle and then go race down and open the...
Well, we don't have a yeah, we don't have a Schluter. Like, Sarge, did you ever pick up a Schluter on another character that we can show that off?
I don't think I did, or if I did, I don't recall.
Okay. Like, I know I have one, but I don't have, obviously don't have access to it right now. But yes, it's very silly. You blow up the car, you drop down here, and then this chest would literally be like 100% full of exclusively legendaries. It's incredibly dumb. You know, I haven't been picking up the skins as I've been seeing them because I have like all of them already, but I should probably be picking up the skins and tossing them on the ground in case other people don't have them.
Okay.
Alright. Well, now so you want to check that skin I chucked and see if, I don't know if I can ping the skin exactly. Yeah, I can.
The shinies.
There you go. Alright. That's gonna do it for this week. So, until next week.
Bye.